Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? There's a lot going on with WWE, as you probably know. I'm just trying to get my stuff together. All right. So, welcome. Nobody's here yet, but welcome. Johnny Five. How are ya? Let me just get my stuff here. All right. I'm going to put the link up real quick, Johnny, if you would like to come up. All right. So how's it going? How are we doing? Oh, okay. That's fine. I forget that you're like on the other side of the world. That is fine. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. Hello, Ian. How are you? Ian, I will send you a link on Twitter, on Instagram. All right. Let me see. All right, Ian, my friend, you now have a link on Instagram if you would like to pop up. Mascot, hello. Mascot, I emailed you a link. Seth, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. So everyone's good. A lot of things going on with the WWE. A lot of exciting news and drama. Seth, you don't usually do panels, right? I think we talked about this last week. I think it was you that said you don't really do panels. But the invite is there. If you would like to come up, just shout out and I will give you a link. But I'm pretty sure you said you don't really do panels, which is fine. I enjoy you in chat just as well. So what do y'all think about the whole Becky Lynch thing? Think it's exciting, but I find it hard to believe at the same time because most of them like use birth control, I thought, because of the thing that they do for a living. I thought most of them do like the implants to prevent from getting pregnant. But I'm very excited. She seemed happy. It was a very touching moment between her and Asuka. You don't see it. All right, let me. So, Ian, it's not letting you up. For some reason, it's saying your mic and cam is not working. Mascot, let me check. Because Jimmy sent me your email. It's a Gmail, right, mascot? There you are. Hello.
Hey. Sorry, I didn't check my email. I don't use it that much.
Hello, Lisa. Beautiful Lisa. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, Lisa. Yeah, the whole Becky thing. Wow, I was shocked too.
Ian, I don't have your email. I have you on Instagram, and I think I have you on the other one there, Twitter. But I don't have your email. I sent you a link on the Twitter. I mean, on the Instagram. And you did come up. I could see you in the basement, but it wouldn't let me let you in because it was saying your stuff wasn't connected. And then I lost you.
Yeah, I kind of figure out who that mask guy is. Yeah, I kind of did some digging up. What's his name? He was on before, and then McMahon fired him. I just can't remember his name. All that work, I looked him up, but I can't remember his name. Yeah, I think he was out for revenge on the other Raw wrestlers.
Ian, I don't have your email. Okay, I see it. All right. Let me.
I know CM Punk is coming back.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, all right.
Help Ian out. All right, Ian. I just sent it to you through your Gmail. So yeah, between the Becky thing and freaking what's his face getting arrested,
Alberto.
Yeah, Alberto Del Rio. Apparently, originally, apparently he was charged with a physical assault, but then they charged him with sexual assault. So I don't know what's up with that.
Well, I kind of think about it. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. It's probably a chick.
It is.
Accidentally touched her, and then boom. Yeah.
Well, I think
that's what happened.
Right. I think they were once in a relationship. I read a little bit of the article.
Yeah. So I do know Alberto and Paige are like connected for a little while, and then they broke up.
Well, and I had heard this when they were together too. He apparently got arrested a couple of times when he was with Paige for domestic violence.
Yeah. Not cool, dude.
No, and apparently that was one of the reasons why he was let go from WWE.
Yeah.
Was
hey, Anthony.
Hey. Anthony.
It's Ian.
Oh, my bad. You look different. You got a beard now, man. You got a beard. I didn't recognize you with the beard.
Yeah, and oh wow, man! Like my luck got really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I won a box full of Hammer books.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Yep. And the guy
Nice.
said it'll be coming in the mail this Friday. Well, because I don't know what kind of books.
Oh.
Oh yeah, guess what I found? Right. So I went to a antique store.
Yeah.
I found 2 more of the very old school wrestlers.
Really?
Awesome.
Because,
Show and tell, girl.
right inside the big old box.
Yep. Holy crap.
Oh,
Jimmy the Mouth South. Oh, you have a freaking
and a
Nikolai
Russian.
Koloff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Man,
find.
dude.
Yes, and I was going to buy the Iron Sheik, but the Iron Sheik face look all bad and all deformed.
Oh, yeah.
Man, see, but I think I'm gonna pass on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
That's
yeah, and yeah, man, because I took my stuff down to the one guy,
Yep.
and he said it's not worth that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
wow.
Yeah, so, and he said, well, like he said, nope. He said that it's not worth not that much.
Really? That surprises me.
Yeah, because I took it to the my friend actually owned, like one of them very old school, hoy things.
Yep.
Oh my man, like full of a whole bunch of nice, antique stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, and the place is like really not that big. It's just a little tiny little shop. And I had to take my thing off my thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I got well, I meant because I put up some new helping stuff.
Yep.
That stuff is not right. That is like solid see, and the wood is like solid.
Solid wood is hard. That is heavy.
Yeah, and right here, hang on, let me show you. Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay, that black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh wow. Oh man, like, and my back was. Oh man, just like I said. Oh, I got to like sit, head down for a second. Because my back was kind of like really not that good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I think I hurt my back. Yeah. And plus, like, with the books, he's throwing in a couple old school WWF books.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of WWE book. Nancy, Nancy, like, see, no, like he said, what is a the difference between WWE and the WWE? You know, oh my goodness, because I said, really? I don't feel like going down the road again. I got well because I said the WWE, you know, sorry, the WC the W actually like the person was the original person who used to run that is Jim Jim Crockett.
Yep.
You know, well, man, see, like you said, is Jim Crockett also is a Fincher man? Man, see, because I kind of made a face. Really? Man, see, oh my gosh, man, see, because I said, well, man, say, no, I was not mad. You know, I just got kind of like, I really don't want to get in that, you know, debate with you.
Yep.
Like, you know, just leave it, you know, right alone. You know, like, yeah, meant because, and, well, meant because, well, meant, well, yeah, because, well, because I told the people, please stop sending me stuff. Because I said I gotta wait till I get my own PO box.
Yep.
Because I have people sending me, you know, like inappropriate, you know, stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, like I'm not even going to say what they send me, but I got, you know, really handed.
Aw. Well, that's not nice.
Hmm.
No, and say no. I was gonna make a video, but I said, no, I'm not gonna say. I can limit because, and the best thing is, don't say nothing.
Right.
Know,
Don't let them know they bothered you.
Yeah. I can limit because or like my mom said, do you really want to open up the whole hand of, you know, of ones? No, because a certain person got mad because I'm friends with the people who fought for our home country. You know, like, and the guy said, "Oh, like they bunch of, you know, pussies." Like, really? Why you call all women and guys? Also on the front, you know, right on the front, you know.
Yeah, on the front lines.
Yeah, lines. Like, you know, like calling them, you know, names for.
Probably just because they didn't have the balls to do it, Ian. That's
Nope.
probably.
Yeah, like, yeah, yeah. yeah, and like yeah, well, yeah, meant because and that was so really funny too. Like my oh, man, well, meant because I did find the 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 the, the how my kid meant to only, but it looked like somebody actually like did a we p- p-
They repainted them.
yep
Ah, that's the worst thing you can do.
yeah meant because well meant because well meant see no because and I tried to see well because if I can get him and um and
Davy Boy.
yeah
Because you already have Davy Boy, right?
no
Oh, I thought you did.
no well meant
Ah.
okay well meant because and like I told the guy okay I can make a deal how about
Hello, Nick Jones. Good morning. Well, it's evening for us, but I know it's morning for you.
$10 you know you know like for them both man see like he said no how about how about eat 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 $65
For one person?
no for them both
Oh, for them both.
man God.
It's still a little expensive,
Well,
but
God, well, man, saying no because I told him they're not even inside the pet packages.
that stinks. Yeah, they would be worth more if they were in the packages.
Yeah, well, man, see, like he said, well, God, well, because I said, no, what, 10 is my final offer. Man, see, like he said, no, okay.
I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, cool, see ya.
Yeah, and well, I meant because I paid for the for the I paid for the hit me hard only 15 bucks for the Jimmy Hart and for the Nikolai.
Yep.
I think that's pretty fair price.
Yeah, that was a pretty for one person. Yeah.
Yeah, for both it is was so hello $35.
Yo, Anthony.
What?
It's
I
Ian.
typed in the private chat how much that Jimmy Hart's worth. The person that you bought it from
Yeah.
should never open it out of the package. If you look how much it's worth, don't say it out loud because we don't want people to freak out.
Okay.
I looked it up for you, bud.
So, did you watch Money in the Bank, mascot?
Yeah, it was like, oh wow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I kind of liked the way they did the ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and like well, meant because meant because and like meant saying no because and that was kind of weird because I was doing my one of my live streams and meant saying no because I always like write down you know what I'm going to is hey and I totally can't find my no whole book. Meant to be. I said, no what? I can just no, I can just wing it,
Yep.
and that's the best thing to do. If you trying to figure out what you're gonna say, just yeah, yeah, that well, I meant because, and I was gonna build my own little well, man, so what, I was going to actually make some new buy some new some new helves, but I don't feel like going down to Lowe's,
Yeah.
Because with the whole thing is go going on, because I don't want to get go through.
Yeah. Yeah. Now's not the time to go out unless you absolutely need to.
Yeah. Well, I meant because just like my mom, like had me to go down to the grocery store. Oh my gosh, the grocery store was packed full of people because see, no, I kind of made that face, kind of like because, and like people are not putting on the things,
The masks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, but me, because I did have to put on my thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get sick.
Yep.
Yeah, and like well man, because and today I was going to go like man, because but I was going to go pick up or like my check, but I said no, what, I can do it tomorrow because I'm not in a big rush.
Yeah. Have you watched The Undertaker's Last Ride yet?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch.
I saw parts of it, and I was like, okay.
Some of that. And on Amazon Prime, they have a documentary on the pro wrestling that is called
really?
365 the documentary on the guys who used to be big time and they working in the had to drive through town to town.
Yeah. So the smaller things. That's interesting. I'll have to see if I can find that.
Oh, yeah. Oh wow, man! Like Craig the Fontime looked like Craig the Fontime looked like a old fat lady.
Well, he's definitely old, and he probably is fat. Because I'm sure at this point in his career, he doesn't work out half as much as he used to. Because he was kind of overweight back when he wrestled. He wasn't really one of those chiseled guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Oh, God. Wow. Oh, wow. Man, I remember that my picture. Like take with him. His fingers are like this big.
Like little sausages.
Yep. Oh, that's man! Funny. Like, can you just imagine getting
Cash, how are ya? It's been a while. I'll throw the link up if you would like to join. There you go.
And well, because I just got word too. they are not going to do no more independent pro wrestling this year. It is canceled. And
Right, because that's how they make their money is the
Yeah.
audiences. So if they can't have the audiences,
well, meant because, and like the guy said, I'm so sorry, but we had to postpone it. Like every, show, like they got booked. Yeah, so well, no, I get that probably would be kind of like really tough, right out on the wrestlers,
Yeah.
too.
I know, Cash, but with the independent ones, they're not always on TV. So, like,
Yeah.
they're not televised all the time.
I actually learned something.
What?
Anthony, I'm going to give you a little tip.
Ian.
Sorry. Too many people. Sorry, people. Sorry. If you take not the cards, but if you could get like a poster of a wrestler and have them sign their autographs on them, that'll be worth a lot of money too, bro.
Yeah.
Also, I know people sign like little gift those cards that you got. The wrestlers, like the old ones, like Jake the Snake, he's been around. He's still going around now.
Yeah.
If you get an autograph from him from that little card, that card will be worth a lot more now.
Yeah.
Than it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just looked up your Jimmy Hart. I like private chat how much that toy is worth.
Yeah.
So if you get an autograph from Jimmy on that toy, it might be a little more.
Yeah. Well, I meant because, and like my guy said, they have to be inside the box.
A Ric Flair autograph.
Yeah, they're definitely worth more in the box, but
Ric Flair is too rich. He's not going yet. He's got so much money. He can live a long, long time.
Or yeah, like Hulk Hogan
is the one you have to worry about.
See, like Hulk Hogan actually would not be working in little dinky, independent, shows. Maybe a Matt Hulk.
I don't know. Ric Flair's not that healthy right now, though.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a commercial on YouTube about him buying shoes from a shoe guy.
Yep.
And he was like dancing around. I mean, he bought a pair of shoes for like $12,000. I mean, sneakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
that much money for a shoe?
But I meant because, and like my friend said he's trying to see if he can get to come to his show. It Zack Ryder and Cook Hawkins.
Uh-huh.
But they said they for his parents for the both of them they won about $2,500.
Wow.
They should be thankful to work for anybody. They're both out of jobs now.
Yeah. Well, I meant because in plus, like they had to, well, because in plus,
Cash, that was funny.
The people who had to pay them, actually for their own hotels too.
Yeah.
Like the
for the independent
had to pay them to stay somewhere.
Yep, they have to travel. They have to pay their own travel, their own hotels. But
I would love to go to one of those Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Right.
That'll be like memorable. I mean, going on WWE is like, you can go on there, but a Hall of Fame is like, God, I was there when that guy got his ring. Or her.
Oh, really, Cash?
Man, that is kind of cool. Because Like I remember I went to like to like down south, you know, because I had some if family down there, and so we went to go see the fabulous hula good website.
Ah, that's kind of cool.
Yep, and like yeah, okay, wait a minute, because and like my cousin said, okay, like she's dead, so what? Like, see, not no big, celebrity no more.
Yep.
Well, I meant because I hear some stories about her.
I know they did. She was on one of the Beyond the Ring shows that I watch, and some of the things that they said about her history,
just like ate her up.
Yeah.
Like I said.
I mean, some people had good things to say about her. Some people had bad things to say about her, but
yeah. Oh wow, meant because, and I remember I met what her name? She used to work in not in WWE, but she used to work in not in TNA. She used to work for WCW.
WCW.
She was a woman rock wrestler. Daphne.
Yeah, I remember Daphne.
Oh my God, Daphne was so nice.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and well, I meant because because I was going to get my like my picture or like taken with her, but she said like she charged only $10.
Nice.
Nancy, because like I told her, well, I don't have $10. Or like sorry.
Yep.
See, but it kind of be kind of cool, took my picture taken with her, but say no it, and say no it. I forgot to have my like my book, like my
your autograph book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, say no it. I thought I put it right in my book hook bag.
Yeah.
But I told saying God, well meant because in
okay, Cash.
Well meant because I actually I found a very old napkin, because then I said, well, you know what, maybe that would work.
Anything.
Well, meant because because I don't want to pay, well, meant because if you don't, hey, what's up?
I wasn't sure if you were gonna see it on Facebook or not, but I was like, screw it, I'll send it to him.
My wife set the twins up. I was like, go hit that link. Hang out with Doris for a little bit. I'd be honest, I mean, not every Wednesday, but a lot of times on Wednesdays I'm over hanging out with Rocket. But I'll go with that later. He's on all night anyway.
Oh, thanks.
Crazy. So what's going on? Daphne was nice. That's cool. $10 autograph. I heard that. I was listening a little bit. I was talking to my kid.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh man. Like the what I meant because in what's his name? Holy Rock Lion actually didn't even How hard you mean? Right off.
Nice.
That's cool. I got a similar story. I was a young kid. I was probably like 12 or 13, and at the Worcester State College, the TWWF, the Trans World Wrestling Federation, used to come through. The Trans World Wrestling Federation, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, so correct me if anyone knows any differently, but I believe that federation was made by Vince Sr. as a way to keep the older guys on tour so they still had dates and could make some money. So when I went to the show, it was not the older guys, but it was either guys that were unknown for his WWE product or it was older guys. So when I went to the show, like Captain Lou was there, but he was managing the Wild Samoans. He wasn't managing the Wild Samoans on TV anymore.
No.
He was managing, the Tonga Kid or whoever by that point. I mean, like he was into the new generation. I saw Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. They weren't wrestling very often on TV at all anymore. And they were, but not as often, trying to think. This is probably time around like wrestling. Yeah, I don't know, WrestleMania 3, 4, 5 around that area. But twice we went out there. Jimmy Snuka was always on the card. It seemed. The Missing Link was there,
Wow.
and we got tickets, and we were sitting right on the corner where they come out, and it's just folding chairs. There's not even any barricades. Probably 300 people, So they come out, and we'd pat them all on the back and shit. And Bam Bam Bigelow was at one of those shows way before I knew who he was on TV. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, the Missing Link came out, and he was one of my favorites. It was obviously it was right before. So whenever Bruiser Brody got killed, it was right around that time because the Missing Link was down in Mexico then, and I think it was right after that he came up.
Yeah, I think
that.
Bruiser
It was
Brody
before
was
that
killed
because
in,
Brody was
84, I think.
Brody was on one of the shows I went to. But this was over years. My father and my uncle used to take me at these shows. They used to do them all the time. They do them at the Worcester Memorial Auditorium, or they do them at Worcester State College. It was cool. But anyhow, Missing Link would come out, and I would cheer for him. I thought he was great. He had a patch of hair on the back of his head, and some makeup, and
That one little thing that he always had.
Yeah, there's a person that reminds me of him, and I want to call him the Missing Link all the time when I'm on panel with him, but I don't. Anyway. And he's not on this panel, so it's neither one of you gentlemen. But I may have been on panel with him last night. Anyway, but yeah, and we went to a show, and when the show was over, we went out, and the Missing Link was kind of just sitting in the hallway, just in his wrestling trunks, like leaning against the cold brick wall, just sitting there. And a couple other guys there.
Hello, Monica.
And then the promoter came out and pulled them all in. And the promoter came out and pulled them all in the back. And then they came out and they set up tables and everything. Hey, Monica, what's going on? And the Missing Link come out. And he had his bags. And his makeup was wiped off. And he had a hat on. And I could see him looking around. And then he looked and he saw me. And he came walking over and he handed me, because I was the only kid in the place, he was like, "You're the only one who cheered for me." And he handed me an 8x10 color Missing Link, and he had signed it, the Missing Link. Yeah, it was awesome. Cool. Yeah, that was great. I wish I still had it. I don't. Anyway. Oh, well. What are you going to do? I had an idiot. I got a douchebag for an older brother, and I used to keep these things between boards under my mattress. Everything was kept perfect. I had the 1984-85 Sports Illustrated edition that had Hogan on the cover, and it was I had a lot of cool stuff of that. And my brother just lifted up my mattress one day and ripped everything in half, and then put it back between the board just because he was evil.
I would have been pissed.
He still is. Yeah, he's a douchebag. Yeah,
would have been pissed.
Yeah, well, hey, I grew up. I ended up, a beautiful wife and 5 kids, and he's a drug addict living out of his car in California. So fucking.
I know. I'm kind of pissed. They're probably going to have to cancel SummerSlam in Boston.
Oh my God, they're canceling everything.
Yeah, because even if we open up, the douchebag governor there, Baker, said that there's not going to be any large events till September.
Oh, at least they're
well,
already talking about
cash to do it, because Boston already said they won't be allowed to do it.
Yeah, they're going to do it. They'll do it at the Performance Center again.
Yeah, I meant because at the end, Michigan. And I'm supposed to go to a WWE show actually in August, but now it's been postponed to October.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
was
what-
just excited because they were going to do the 4 days. It was all going to be in Boston. SmackDown, NXT TakeOver, the SummerSlam, and Monday Night Raw were all going to be in Boston.
So while we're sitting here chatting, I didn't get to. I'll be honest, I haven't seen any of your videos in a couple of weeks. I've been really busy and I've been missing them. And I'm not getting notifications. I was talking about this last night. I was talking about this earlier today. Dream sent me a message on Facebook Messenger like you did, and she just said, "I'm live." That's all she wrote, right? Which is cool. Good. Let me know. So I came on. I had no notification. On top of having no notification, I went to my subscription feed, and she's not in there. I had to type in the name of her
Cash
channel.
did the same thing, that he hasn't been getting
And
notifications
this said,
either.
I had to type in the name of her channel, go to her channel, and then click on the live feed on her channel. Same thing with Jimmy on Monday. Same exact fucking thing. Yep. It's been fucking, and you know what? It's only on one of my channels. It's only on the Squirrel channel. On Viewed This, I get notifications out the fucking asshole.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. It's crazy, but yeah, it's nuts. But anyway, but I've been missing stuff, and I've been crazy busy. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of detached from wrestling at the moment. I'm trying to stay a fan, but these empty arena crap jobs, and
it's hard to stay on top of. It's hard.
I've got a different opinion than most people do about Sami Zayn. I think he's a piece of shit, and it has nothing to do with him giving up the title. It has to do with he won that title when the stipulations were all, everyone knew what was going on, and he won that title knowing that they were going to wrestle in empty houses and that they were going to have to keep wrestling. He knew that. Everybody knew that. Sami Zayn is a fucking political hack, and he's a shitbag. He is a wrestler, and outside of wrestling, he runs this. I'm surprised that him and Vince have done business this long, because Vince is a hardcore conservative, and Sami Zayn's like the farthest left liberal you can be, and he does everything he can to trash our government, our policies, our laws. He's fucking Canadian. Go fuck yourself, dude. Fuck off. All right, leave my fucking country alone. I don't fucking go to your country and then trash your fucking prime minister and trash the queen and trash your fucking laws. Fuck off. So when he took the belt, I said to my buddy's big liberal, I said, "Oh, your buddy Sami Zayn won the Intercontinental belt." I said, "How long is it going to be until he turns this into a political stunt where he can't wrestle because it's not safe for him?" My buddy goes, "Well, obviously we're in that climate right now and he's wrestling, so that's not going to happen." Well, guess what happened?
Yep.
Sami Zayn came out, went on a big tirade about how dangerous America is and how it's endangering the lives of people and everything else. And then he said he refuses to defend the title because he's not wrestling anyone. Fuck you, Sami Zayn, you piece of shit. I'm so sick of that dude. Go let him fucking jerk off Jericho. Let him go. Just let him go. He can go and he can be Jericho's patsy. I'm sick of this shit. Had it.
I would strip him of the title. I think
they
any
did.
champion
They did today. No, they stripped him of the title today. That's what happened. That's why this is news. Because today the WWE announced that I think it's starting Friday on SmackDown. There's going to be a tournament to crown a new Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn said that due to concerns, he will not be wrestling until things loosen up or whatever. And that's when he went on his whole bullshit about the government. And that's when WWE just said, "No problem, we understand. We'll take the fucking belt back." Yep. Thanks, Sammy, you piece of shit. Anyway, so yes, that's what's going on there. What did you back to when I started with when I was saying I'm sorry I didn't watch it? What did you think of Money in the Bank?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked what they did with the ladder matches.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't like was the ending, because only 3 out of the 6 women in the women's ladder match were even on the roof.
Right. And with the men, 2 of the men got thrown off the damn roof, so there's only 4 out of the 6. Which was so funny because, and they probably did this on purpose, So that when people were like, "Oh my god," they depicted them getting thrown off the roof. You can be like, "No, they didn't," because when they first come on the roof, there's a wide aerial shot, and
Yeah.
it shows on that wide aerial shot that those bushes are there, and the ledges are all there, but there's literally like it's like a 3-foot drop. There was probably just a regular mattress there they landed on, you know.
Right, because
It wasn't a
I
very long
watched
drop, or
the
maybe a
thing.
6-foot drop, and there was maybe a cushion or something, but that wasn't that you could see the wide shot of that, and you
Right.
could see that they weren't getting thrown off the fucking building.
Right.
The whole thing was in the center of the building.
Well, and I saw a thing where they were saying that Vince McMahon, when they were rehearsing for it, Vince McMahon actually jumped off. Just
really?
to prove, yeah, because
He's
I think it was.
He's so fucking old and
I
brittle.
know. I think it
Wow.
was Natalia that was like, I was really surprised when 75-year-old Vince McMahon jumped off the roof to prove to us we wouldn't get hurt.
Jeez. I thought the scene where Daniel Bryan and
Hey, Monica.
somebody else jumped, like they fought into Vince's office and then they fixed all the chairs and they left.
I thought that was funny.
That was pretty funny too. So overall, I thought the pay-per-view was very mediocre, almost shit.
Yeah, me too.
You take out the double. I thought they could have done what I think everyone expected, and they could have done a women's and then a men's fight through Titan. It's so funny too when they showed the outside of the building. They made it look like it was 50 stories tall. It's 5 stories tall. That's a very short building.
Really?
It's 5 stories. Oh yeah, it's in the center of Hartford. You go by it, you're like, oh shit, look at that. It's 5 or 6 stories. Not very
right, because they did make it look like it was like 80 floors long.
Oh yeah. Oh, they made it look like they were fighting the Empire State Building, which made the flip overs look even more devastating if you thought they really went off the building. I thought that everything leading up to that could have been 2 matches. Instead, they made it 1 match. The pay-per-view was shorter than a normal Monday Night Raw.
And that's what I said in my video. I was like, it wasn't as long. It was only like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Less than that if you counted all the ads and freaking previews and shit.
Wrestling was always known. Pay-per-views were like the night when you got to see the better matches, when you got to see more exciting things happen.
There was so much build up to it.
There was so many Raw rerun matches on the fucking beginning of that. I mean, did we really need 2? We only got 2 hours and 20 minutes of a pay-per-view, right? And imagine 10 minutes of that. A chunk of that was used up to watch Bobby Lashley fight R-Truth.
Yeah. Which I thought was freaking retarded because they just announced that like Sunday afternoon that they were going to have that match.
And what's going on? Samoa Joe using drugs, not using drugs, injured, not injured. They're giving the Randy Savage treatment. They're like, fuck it, just sit behind the desk. We don't know what to do with you. Not good for Joe.
No.
I don't even know.
I would like to see them make another tower, like a cage tower.
Yeah.
Oh, like
cool.
WCW used to do with the 3 cages.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then around the circle out the park.
I really thought
a big building, just have like a sidewalk part,
right?
And then the roof, and then the cage, a small cage, and then you got a pier. And up on the pier is the belt. You can grab the belt, and you win.
Yeah,
out loud.
Because WCW used to do that. They would have the 3 cages, and
they got to bring that back. That's classic. The hard classic. Mick Foley is the only one that won that. Or Jeff Hardy.
I think Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Oh,
Jeff Hardy will become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Doors. I actually texted Jeff Jericho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube on Saturday nights he's live.
Oh,
there's others. He was on with Hurricane Saturday, and I just texted hey, you're a good wrestler. I lied a little. I just when this video was over, he said my name. I was like, shit, that's awesome. And Hurricane, you remember Hurricane, right?
Yeah.
He was there, and they were both singing.
Hurricane gets laid off during this time. He immediately goes and sucks Jericho off. That's great.
This Saturday, Jericho's only having celebrity guests on this week. It's going to be The Kiss. the 4-Guy Kiss,
Uh,
the rock band.
yeah.
They're gonna be on talking about Raw because they were on Raw. I don't remember they were on there, but
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I think like the last year or two they did
yeah.
a show.
So you're gonna be talking. You're texting Gene Simmons and Ace Stanley. Yeah, you're gonna be texting them, talking to Jericho. So
Cool.
I'm a YouTube fan. YouTube subscribe to him. I also subscribe to Mick Foley's daughter. So
Nice.
I could probably ask Noah if I can get Mick Foley to come on here with us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Or Jericho. I mean, yeah, nobody likes Jericho, but but still, no, we can have a celebrity.
Right. I would take
That'd be
anybody.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'll make your live
Channel to go
increase
up.
up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's Jericho or Mick Foley. You can get your channel go
No.
fucking high.
Okay, wait a minute, because I did have why am I one of my if videos so I have what's his name how hold hang Hannah. I'm doing actually with on my YouTube. Oh yeah, I talked to him right on
That is cool.
Instagram. You don't like a lot.
Yeah, I follow quite a few people, wrestlers on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, and like yeah, and no, I think they should do like a Miss. No, I wish they bring back the whoa, a woman wrestling.
Yeah, I think there is a old time wrestler that is trying to bring it back.
Yeah,
I think it's like an independent show right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, so I read online that what the name Lenny
Kai.
yeah, that's trying to bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I used to like the Glow Wrestling.
Yeah.
I know they're bringing back some of the old classic.
Yeah.
Because WWE is soap operas now, but they're trying to bring back the old classic, like Hulk Hogan first started. Andre. They're trying to bring back that classic way.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, man, I trying to watch that one of the most horrible wrestling shows that I found right on because it was on TV around 3:00 right in the morning that was wing of Anna.
Yep.
That show the most horrible.
I know. I've tried to watch Ring of Honor. I just can't do it. I can't watch the whole show. Yeah. And I've tried.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, well, because there's full whinge. I'm sorry, but it is the most cringiest show that I ever watch.
Tanya, I waved. I don't know if you saw me, but thanks for coming. Tanya is Mo Homesteading. Just so you guys know. I did wave when you came in. Hello. Thanks for stopping by.
Um,
You know where they got the Money in the Bank idea from?
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Jetsons, the cartoon.
Huh.
I actually texted Jericho on that night. I was like, where did they get the idea of the Money in the Bank tower? And he's like, Jetson. He just said out loud once.
Really, I thought they got it from although TNA probably got theirs from them. It was they had 4, which I kind of thought was cool. They had 4 briefcases in each corner, and they would fight to get one, and each one had a different thing in it. So like there was like a tag team championship contract, there was a you fired contract, and like a championship, a cruiserweight. So I thought that was kind of interesting, that idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Oh God. Wow, man. I can't believe I met the one. I guess he was Seth Rollins. One of his because I guess he broke into the business with Seth Rollins, and Punk, and all the guys. His name is Hiccups.
I think I remember him.
Yeah, and wow, man, say no. I saw him wrestle. I mean, he's like really good, but the one thing I don't like is he always have one of the big old, like a pick, like one of them big old wheel like picks.
Yeah, like the ice picks.
Okay, meant because he meant because like he actually went right for the guy head.
Yeah,
because like he actually did.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
Some like some independent guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about New Jack.
No.
Oh
New
no!
Jack was crazy.
Yeah. After women, because and like my friend said, yeah, I'm gonna try to get New Jack. Man, speaker. I said, I'm not coming.
Right? Because you never knew what he was gonna do. He'd go after the audience. He'd freaking stab a mofo.
Yeah. Well, man, because and well, oh God. Well, man, say no. That way, I don't want to go. Like well, because I used to take my like my one of my wins.
Yep.
I never take him again because he is. Oh my goodness, man! See, like he always call people who are, like me, different. How does the N-word?
Ah,
God, I said, I'm not taking you with me if New Jack is going to be there.
yeah. Because he was crazy.
I got what meant because like I told him if New Jack actually see you actually you calm that, I'm not gonna be protecting you.
Yep.
Man,
You're on your own.
Go ahead.
So Tony, have you heard that Becky Lynch gave up the title?
Yes, I heard.
It was a very touching moment between her and Oscar.
Yeah, whatever.
Very touching.
You're in the middle of the biggest push of your fucking life, and you're like, "Fuck it."
That's what I thought. I was like, really?
I don't get it.
Really?
I understand you want to do a family and all that and everything, but each career is different. Each career is different.
Because I always thought most of them or all of them were on birth control just because of what they did for a living.
No, it's up to them to protect themselves. Nobody's on birth control unless they want to be. If they want to be, they are.
Right.
But
I don't mean
some
like
people
it was
even have kids and then they come back or whatever. I mean, it's happened before.
I knew it wasn't a requirement, but I just thought
I've never seen it. Right. Well, but she, I don't get. I've never seen anyone in the middle of the biggest push of their fucking life fuck it up so fast. Except there was one exception. That bald-headed fucking big-eared moron prick that was down in NXT that they tried to pull up to WWE. And at first, there was all these problems because he had all these anti-Semitic and anti-homosexual things he had put up on weightlifting websites about the fags and everything else, his words. And then he got into WWE, and they calmed it all down and said, well, we don't know if that was him or not, because everybody said that was his username, but nobody really had any proof. Yeah. And then same username in a porn community promoting a video that he was in where he did a little he's gay. So anyway, he did some gay shit. So he's all fucked up now. Who knows if he'll ever, I don't think we'll ever see him again, probably. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Just recently.
I think so, yeah.
I think his name is
Lars.
Yeah, Lars.
Lars Sullivan.
Thank you, Ian. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, Lars Sullivan. Him. What a fucking loser. Anyway.
He sucked anyway.
He's not a loser because he sucked a dick. He's a loser because he acted like gay people were lower than him. And then, boom, out comes
K&D scrapping.
Hey. Dan! Fuck you, Dan!
And the Iconics returned on Monday night.
Well, they did.
Yep.
I thought they were splitting them up or something.
I thought so too. I didn't think they were going to come back.
Did they change? Because I heard they were trying to rework them.
No.
So they had them off TV, and now they come back and they're just the same two idiots. Yeah. Well, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because originally the report was, I think it was Billy that was hurt. So they pulled them both off TV. But then I heard that one of them had immigration problems or something and got sent back to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're back. And on Monday night, they challenged Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. First, they challenged them for the titles, and Nikki and Bliss said no. So they did a non-title match.
And they beat him. And they fucking beat him.
And the Iconics
of course they beat him. Non-title match. Of course they beat him. Sick of this shit. So predictable.
Yeah.
And
shit.
Oh, wow. Man.
Wow.
Like the Ulysses wrestler that I met was Fojo.
You know, Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil, okay.
Oh yeah. He's an idiot. He's that guy's still showing up to like wrestling, like fucking signing autograph events and shit.
Yep.
And he lays out the table. It's all pictures of him and Ted DiBiase when he was like 30 years younger, you know. And he's like, I guess he's like the dude who like all the wrestlers hang out afterwards and nobody wants Virgil to hang out. And he's always just an idiot, you know.
And wow. Oh wow. Also I met what's his name? James Ellsworth. James
oh my
Ellsworth.
God. That guy was such a douchebag.
Garbage.
Yeah. He was a wicked douchebag.
Yeah.
He's stuck.
Yeah, he's this little skinny dude who he's good at taking an ass whooping, but he has no charisma and no fucking chin.
Right?
So you can be a little dude is really good at just getting fucking tossed around and beat up. And that's okay. Spike Dudley made a career out of it, and he was a fucking great guy, great wrestler.
Yeah, he was.
Because he could wrestle too, but he could take the fucking beating, and he had no fear. James Ellsworth, kind of like that, but he can't wrestle. No. He looks like a sack of shit in a pair of underwear. You know, the whole thing's a fucking batch.
I mean, he couldn't even get over when they freaking stuck him with fucking what's her face, Carmella.
Yeah,
Carmella's so much better without truth. Fuck that. Anyway, I've met a few wrestlers. Some were really cool. I met King Kong Bundy, cool as fuck, and his son, who looks just like him. Tatanka, amazingly enough, pretty cool. Hung out with Tatanka after a show. We went to Denny's. He picked up the tab for everybody, which was really fucking cool. There was only like 5 of us, but it was really cool. But this woman walks over to him at some point. She walks by the table and she's like, "Are you Tatanka?" And he looks at me and goes, "Who?" Tatanka, the wrestler, you know, the Native American Tatanka. He's like, "Sweetheart, I'm Puerto Rican." She goes, "Oh," because he's got like the darker complexion skin, you know. I think he actually is Native American, but it was funny. He's like, "I'm Puerto Rican." She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, you like this wrestler." So she goes and sits down at a table, and he's like, "Hold it together, because we all just want to bust out laughing." And he's like, "All right, I gotta make this right." So he gets up and he leaves, and he's outside for a little bit. We're like, "Did this fucker just walk out of the tab?" You know, it's just like halfway through the meal. And he went out to the car in his trunk and he got some 8x10s and shit like that. And he autographed it. He got stuff for everybody at the table and autographed it out of the car. And then he came in and he handed it out to everybody and said hello, shook everybody's hand, said hi. You know, he said, "I was just messing with you." You know, he's a nice guy. Brutus Beefcake's a drunk fucking slob. He's a pig. Ed Leslie, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you, Ed Leslie, piece of shit. Yep. What was his name? We loved meeting him. He's dead now. I think he committed suicide, maybe. Chris Canyon.
Yeah.
Did he commit suicide?
Oh yeah, because in the
I think so. I think he overdosed.
Like my second number 2 guy that I met was a biggest dick in the
Jimmy Snuka.
Was Mr. Nasty boy.
Brian Hobbs.
Yeah.
I've heard he's a wicked dick
too. Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. So, and that's how it goes. Because I went to his to his little, thing, like he have his, pictures,
like the meet and greet thing.
Yeah. And okay, well, I meant because in the thing said only $5 to meet him. Or like you said, well, if you bring your own stuff in, I can charge you 15.
If you bring your own shit, he's charging you more.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I meant because, oh my goodness, because he was sitting right by what's his name, by him, the Anvil.
Yeah.
Oh my, he was the most nicest guy. And what I meant, see, like you said, okay, I can make a deal. Okay. Well, because see, I wish I got my picture or you wipe my one phone. It fell into the like it fell right into some water, and so I don't got my picture taken with him now because my picture got destroyed.
Yeah,
that sucks.
But But
Oh, wait a minute. Wait for it, folks. Wait for it. Hold on.
but I got this.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool, man. Did they both sign that?
No, Brett was not there.
Oh, okay.
So it was him and the one I think that was his agent. Well, because I think that was like his wife. Nancy, because Nancy know it, and that kind of weird because I think I know her. Because what man speaker I said, do I know you? Man speaker I said, you look so familiar. Man said, like my friend said, Ian, that is Bret Hart sister. Man said, oh, you like us? Oh yeah, that.
I've seen you in a couple pay-per-views.
Okay. Wow. Oh wow.
Who was it?
Wow, man.
Jim's wife.
Yeah.
Neidhart's wife.
Oh, Neidhart's wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Natalia.
Natalia. Mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was the most nicest person ever.
I heard that Miss Elizabeth was actually the sweetest, kindest woman you've ever met.
I've heard the same thing.
Such a beautiful person inside and out. And then she went to WCW, got hooked on drugs, and turned into a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I've heard when she was in WWF that she was exactly how they portrayed her on TV.
Yep, exactly.
Very quiet and sweet and innocent.
Doris, have you watched any of the Beyond the Mat or whatever they are, that series?
I've actually watched them all.
I think I'm missing one or two.
There's a new one coming out
for All was
this week.
the best one.
I think it came out last night. It was on.
I want to see this one. I saw the preview. It's
I can't remember who. Oh, Owen Hart.
Okay.
the Owen Hart one's out?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch.
I saw the preview for it last week. I think it was supposed to air last night.
And plus the oh wait a minute, no, because in the guy wasn't like my hood pick. Also, I met was a biggest dickhead too. Like he was detective partners with Sean
Marty Jannetty. Jannetty?
Oh,
I met
Jannetty
in Tampa, Florida. He's a dick. Jannetty's a fucking dick. Right? Are you saying he's nice? Because he was a dick when I met him.
Oh, man. I mean, he was a dick to me.
Right.
So he was a dick to everybody.
I saw Jannetty in Tampa. Well, I mean, listen, let's be honest, all right? It was kind of my fault. But still, he was a dick.
Thank you so much, Monica, for stopping by. Have fun on your class.
Good night, Monica. Have a good evening. Oh, that's right. Is this the one you got to do the jokes for, or did you do that in the training earlier today? I hope it goes well either way. Oh man, these Zoom meetings for work are tough, or for class, or I mean, like, this is fun. But
like I met Rikishi, biggest douche to new.
You
told me that last time too.
He was a dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I said. I was like, wow.
So, high on the weed.
All right. Well, good luck with that, Monica. Good luck. Have a good evening.
I'm watching AEW now, Tom.
When I met Marty Jannetty, it wasn't long after he got really fucking hammered in Tampa or Clearwater at a hotel, and was like downstairs demanding they reopen the bar. It was like 3:00 in the fucking morning, and then he left the hotel and he went outside and he fell asleep. He was laying on the fucking edge of one of the fountains, I think, and he was like fucking puking in the fountain. And they found him at like 7:00 in the morning, laying out there, fucking sleeping, puke all over the place.
Douche.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember the whole details. It was something close to that, if I remember correctly. And it wasn't long after that, and I met him at a show in Tampa, and a couple of my friends were on the show. I was just there in the crowd hanging out. Best wrestler I've ever met in my life in person was this guy who used to wrestle for this federation. Ron Nemi ran the federation. But the guy that wrestled for him, his name was Phil Lacio. And he played this gay guy. He was a Canadian guy, and he played this gay guy. And he come out, he had these short shorts on, he had a cutoff shirt on, and like halfway through the match, he'd get people in the corner, and then like he had this guy that would come out to the room. The guy would distract the ref. When the guy would distract the ref, he'd reach in the shorts and he'd pull out this huge double-handed dong, and he'd fucking whack the people in the head for the 10 count in the corner. 1, 2, the crowd, and then he'd throw it over his shoulder out of the ring, and he was great. But anyways. So we used to love those. Plus, my friends wrestled them. And then, Monty Jannetty was on one of the shows. And I had gone outside the back door to have a cigarette. And I was outside. Maya Jannetty was out there and some other people, whatever, and I was talking to my buddy. And then, like, Jannetty was over there. And I said hi to him. And he just kind of looked at me and walked away. And I was like, oh, so Jannetty's a dick, huh? And he turns around and he's like, excuse me? My buddy's like, oh, shit. I was like, no, I said hi to you. He looked right at me. He's turned around and walked away. And he was like, I have no obligation to talk to you. I go, you absolutely fucking don't. You're right. Have a good night.
What a dick.
And then he's like, you paid to see me. I was like, I didn't fucking pay to see you, buddy. You just happened to be on the show. You're the last guy I fucking paid to see. And then he was like, oh, whatever, asshole. Like, he was just such a dick. So he goes, walk away, and I go, hey, do you want me to leave a 7:00 wake-up call for the fountain at the fucking hotel down the street? And he was like, oh, fuck yourself. So when he came up to his match, he walked right by me, and he was like, fuck you, buddy. He's so mad. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Hold on. I wrote a second.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. That one was also, and that I met with, too, was super nice. Was Tito Hannah.
Yeah, I could picture him being nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, and because but Rick Martel was kind of like, so
he always seemed full of himself, Rick Martel.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute, because in plus like I met the Taskmaster Kevin
Sullivan.
Yeah, down to earth. Oh my goodness, man! You know what? Like okay, wait a minute. See, okay. Well, because I said my pop Oiwan is table. Okay. Well, see, I told him I'm sorry. Okay. Like you said, don't worry about it.
Cool.
Okay, wait a minute. See, like you said, don't worry about it.
Nice.
And well, meant because and when he as he came right in town.
We got a guy on here called Pineapple Pete.
I know. I've seen him the last couple of weeks on AEW. There's a dude that sits. He's like a secondary wrestler, and he sits to the side. His name's not Pineapple Pete, but that's what Jericho calls him. Jericho's like, look at Pineapple Pete over here.
Okay. Yeah, and like, oh wow, man! Like, my friend actually met
Jericho's up.
See, like my friend
Cool.
Like they got him had to compete right against
Whoa, Jericho's got spiked leather jacket.
His name is Honey Pink.
Wow, he is fat.
Snitsky.
What are you looking at? D'Lo Brown?
The beast.
He's watching AEW and Jericho's on.
And his pals, the group.
The whole.
Yeah.
Was Gene Snitsky nice, Ian?
Yes. But man, saying no. But like when he came to wrestle, his barracks of his pictures and his boots was got they can't find his bag.
Oh, it got stolen.
No, it was lost right at a airport.
That sucks.
And so he said, "Well, I guess I can wrestle." Also, actually, in my socks.
Socks and underwear. I wrestle my socks and underwear.
What?
Wow.
What meant saying no? Like he actually wrestled right in his right in his wet pants.
Cash, you can do an entrance anytime you want.
Mascot, did you work in wrestling, or do you work in wrestling? I thought you did for some reason. No,
I didn't hear you. What?
Do you work in wrestling?
I used to when I was younger.
You did.
Now
okay.
I'm handicapped, so I joined Special Olympic Wrestling. I help younger people now.
All right.
I have like 3, 4. I have like 8 guys who are disabled, and
Cool.
yeah. So I'm just helping out, helping train. Yes, I do want to be a WWE superstar, but Vince McMahon turned me down because I'm retarded. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cash.
if I did join WWE, my first pick to wrestle against Triple H, just to take his title back away.
Yeah.
I actually had an idea of get fired or shave your head. And of course, he shaved his head, so that was a long time ago when he had the long hair.
Yeah.
I had long hair too, so
Cash wrestles too, Tony.
Yeah, so that's great. That's
cool.
Ian, if you were a wrestler,
yes,
do you have a name picked out that you would use, and do you have entrance music?
My gimmick was the
Gimmick. Yes, what's the gimmick?
Pizza Man.
Pizza Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, after what? Because I would come to the ring as with a as with a as with a
Pizza?
with a box of not fully a pizza, but just like a
Just the box.
yeah,
As like a prop.
Well, I meant because in my hand is express the delivery.
Yeah, nice.
Just don't get in the ring with New Jack.
What would your music be? Do you have
Dude, I could see you do this. Take a pizza box with pizza and shove it up Paul Heyman's face. I could see you do that.
Yeah, meant because
Vince McMahon.
So you'd be the
then
pizza man?
Huh?
You'd be the pizza man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mascot, what about you? What's your gimmick?
Who?
What would your gimmick be, or what was your gimmick, or what's your wrestling gimmick? Did you have any entrance music? Or?
Yeah, I had I've mascot for like 12 years now, so
mascot is the wrestling name. I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, my mascot move will be giving you a bear hug. It's like a bear hug, but you pass out by giving you a chokehold. It's called chokehold mascot. You won't know what's going to happen to you because it'll happen quick.
Well, you just told me what was going to happen.
Yeah. Because in my like defense move as would be that is like the that is like the John
Cena.
Yeah, move, but I change it up actually with a RKO.
Or you want to mix it up with it?
I think I
get
would
that.
probably do something like a kicking the balls and a thumb to the eye at the same time.
There you go.
We called fuck by a squirrel. But Doris, a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to wrestle? If you did want to wrestle, what would your name be, your gimmick? And
I did. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a wrestler. And I always thought of myself kind of like almost like a Becky Lynch type of thing. But I would come out at like with hard rock.
Nice.
And be just that like.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I honestly could see, and you're gonna think I'm a dick, probably, but that's okay because I know I'm not. So, but I could see you and like with like a flower in your hair, and like a some kind of a colorful outfit, and more of like a Leilani Kai kind of character. If you were a face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you were a face, I could see you because Becky was a tweener. She was riding that heel wave to get that man gimmick over. I could see you doing that, but I'm saying like on a regular, if you were a face, I'd pitch you more as like Leilani Kai. That's what I got.
Yeah, and wow, Master Noah, I did actually well because anyway, I did sign up for the wrestling thing, but it just like really too hard because I have because I have a really bad
neck.
No, not on neck. But my back is like really bad. But I said, no, I guess I can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
And plus my hip too. Because I have like really bad off.
Hey Doris, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta leave for a minute. My sister's just called, so I gotta come. I'll join back.
All right.
You got me the link, so I'll join back. I'll be back, guys.
Thanks, see you, man. Excuse me. That's ridiculous.
See ya.
See you, man.
Yeah, man. I have really bad off arthritis.
Me too, Ian.
You're right in my one hip because when I was 3 or 2, like I broke my whole left leg, and like man, it still hurts.
I've broken so many fucking bones in my body. There's more bones that there's less bones that I haven't broken than bones that I've broken. Probably not really true, but I mean, like I've broken this forearm twice, this arm here once, separated the shoulder, torn the rotator cuff out. I've cracked my fucking sternum, broken my femur. I've broken the bottom part of my leg on my right leg. I have a hole in my kneecap on the right leg. That's all fucked up. When I fucking broke my knee 3 weeks before I was supposed to have surgery, the hospital called and said, "Hey, just so you know, it's a $37,000 surgery. You got to bring the money with you." I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they said, "Well, you turn in 18 on Friday." And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Your father's insurance is going to drop you as soon as you turn 18. And I was like, that was it. The insurance threw me off and I was done. So I never got surgery.
Shit.
So I couldn't wrestle. I did take part in two Royal Rumble style matches. So my name was Aristotle. That was my wrestling name. I had a big oversized hat that came out like this. It was huge. I looked at the Mad Hatter and it was checkered, all different colors. I carried a briefcase to the ring and I wore a trench coat. I was the Bobby Heenan of the independent wrestling scene of Rhode Island. Mark my words. I was like Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, and Mr. Fuji wrapped in one because I took a little bit from each one of them. I was loud, obnoxious, and tried to distract the wrestlers constantly. I was methodical and really thought things out. And I would when I got caught cheating, it was like over the top, like Heenan when he get caught, and I was like, oh,
You make that big show.
and then I was Mr. Fuji because I had all these things. I had flash paper, so I used to throw fire in people's eyes. I had a tube. It was a cigar tube, and I put like this much baby powder in it. So I'd pull the tube out of the briefcase and I'd put it in my pocket, and then I'd take the top off and I'd grab it by the end. And when the ref wasn't looking, I'd turn around and I'd just hold it by the end with the, I'd take the top off, I'd hold it, and I'd just flick it forward, and it would make a perfect baby powder cloud.
Oh,
And the people, the wrestlers would sell it like they just got shot in the face. You know what I mean? And it was just baby powder. And I would do it so far away because we learned our lesson the hard way one time. I didn't have baby powder. And this guy was like, "Oh my god!" The guy, my guy was wrestling was like, "I really want to do a baby powder spot." I was like, "I don't have any baby powder." So this other guy's like, "I got this powder here," and the guy's like, "Yeah, that'll work." So we filled it, and it was Gold Bond medicated powder.
Oh shit!
When I went to do it, he dove. He was like, yeah, he really wanted to sell it like he was dead. So he dove into the cloud. Well, then he couldn't breathe. Like he was like, we didn't know. We thought he was fucking selling it. And we went in. My buddy went for the pin. We got the pin. He rolled out of the ring, and I was walking by, and I like stomped on him, and he was like, I can't breathe. And I fucking went over to went around the corner, opened up the briefcase, and I had a bottle of water in there. I walked by and just dropped the water on the ground in front of him. And he was whipped his eyes out, drinking the water. We got backstage. His eyes were all like the eyeballs were red and fucking puffy. Medicated powder in his eyes. But so yeah, that's. But that I had a great time. But I always had a big stable of guys. I always had between like 7 and 12 guys in my stable. Always had a big fucking stable of guys. I always had champs all the time. I used to tell the guy at the booker all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, hey, the Powers of Pain, they're gonna drop the tag straps tonight." I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever, And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, and Don Juan DeSanto is dropping the New England title tonight." And I'm like, "So what am I getting?" Like I manage half the fucking heel roster. I need belts. I can't heel. It doesn't say much for me when I literally manage half of your heels and there's not a title in my stable. And he was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Lethal Palazan is, he's winning the fucking heavyweight title tonight." And blah blah whatever. So they always kept belts in my stable to make it so it was more credible. I had the best of the heel. So if you were a heel, you were either a mid card heel. You might hold the New England title, but you're probably going to lose a lot of matches to fucking my guys or whoever's guys. And if you didn't want to do that, then you were asked and got put into my stable, and everybody in my stable was getting pushed, which was fun. It was cool. We only did a show a month; it wasn't a big deal. But every year they used to do the Powerhouse Brawl, and there was 30 people in it, and every 2 minutes a new person would, just like Royal Rumble, right? Well, every minute. So we set it up where I was like the first year we did it that I was in it. They wanted me to be in it. And I was like, I don't know. No. We want you to go in and just fuck everybody over. That's all you got to do. Just fuck everybody over. I was like, okay. So all the guys that like my guys were like feuding with at the time were coming out, and my guys were beating them up and throwing, but they were holding them there. So like by the time I came out, almost my entire stable was in the ring. And there was like 3 or 4 good guys in the ring. There was like 6 of my guys. So when I came into the ring, they were holding people, and I'm slapping people, I'm kicking people. I get in the corner, I'm stomping them. I threw one guy out, and then I had my minute and a half of fun, and the crowd was so mad. It was so mad because this guy, Amazing Jay, he was the next guy after me. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking it was so awesome. His music hits, and I jumped over the top rope, dropped to the floor, and walked off. I eliminated myself so he couldn't get a hold of me. The fans were so mad. Oh, they were fucking pissed because they didn't get the payoff of watching me get my ass whipped. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then the second time I did it, like a year later, it was a very similar situation. There was just 2 guys in the ring with the one guy who was wrestling that night in the heavyweight championship match. He was leaving the federation. It was that guy, Lethal Palazan, I was talking about. He had left my stable and turned face. He was a good guy, but that night he was dropping the title to this other guy, one of my actual real friends in life, Don Juan DeSanto, and Spike Dudley was at that show, and he came out at the end and to beat me and my buddy up. That was like the whole planned gimmick. He had just recovered from knee replacement surgery. He was the ECW heavyweight champion, and he had to fucking forfeit the title. And he was just getting ready to make his return to ECW. And he called Paul because the show we were doing was a charity show for this family. Almost everybody in the family got lost in a house fire. And there was like 2 young kids that survived. And we were raising money for them and for and there was, these 2 young kids survived, but they were burnt really bad. So we were raising money for these burn victims. He heard about it. He came down to the show and he took pictures on a Polaroid with customers and autographed them for $20, or he had 8x10s. He would autograph anyway he wanted for $10. And usually he would do that. That's how he'd make extra money at shows. But he donated every dollar he made. So he donated the pictures, everything, and he all the money, which was really cool. And at the end of the show, he beat the crap out of us. And I honest to God, I didn't feel a thing. The guy was amazing. Hit me in the head with a chair. I was a manager. I was down and dead until the end of that segment. Then he whooped my buddy with chairs, threw him into a rack of chairs, smashed him over there with probably 15 fucking chairs. They all got bent and warped. Gave him the Dudley dog. It was awesome. It was really amazing. But
nice.
Earlier in the night, we had the champion. That was the whole thing. Like I hurt the champion, so that way it made it easier for him to lose at the end of the night. He was actually retiring because he had to get back surgery. So I'm in the ring, and 2 of my guys are in there. They're holding him in the corner, and I'm just kicking the crap out of this guy. And then the next guy that comes out was another one of my guys. So I got to stay in there for 2 segments, and we just basically beat this guy the whole time. And then right at the very end, I was like directing my guys on what to do. And he came over and clotheslined me. Like he broke away and he ran over and clotheslined me over the top rope, and that was so the fans they were happy because they got to see me at least get hit. Good times.
But yeah, you'll have to watch my most recent videos because I'm trying something new. You'll have to let me know what you think.
I'll check them out. I will. I've just been so
this
channel
with the kids.
Takes a lot. I'm trying to do the other channel. I got all the kids home. My wife's been
homeschooling
them, and my job is getting worse as I go. Like my job and everything. Like I had a guy quit, so now I'm like covering more out in the field. So I'm out in the infected areas more, which sucks. The job itself is good, but when I'm doing at work right now, it's kind of getting worse. Oh yeah, but it is what it is,
Yep.
But I got some more videos I gotta edit up tonight and put up there.
Yeah. Well, man, because, and I'm gonna wait till on a Friday to because I was gonna do my live stream because I'm getting some some fan things because people actually because
so a mail call
because and the one guy is sending me a whole box of comic books.
Speaking of which, when am I gonna get my stuff, Ian?
Well, because as soon as I get my paycheck, because my paycheck is kind of but now they won't give me my social security now. But now I'm kind of broke right now. Meaning, by broke is I kind of like really kind of like well because I thought I did actually because I remember I went down to the post office and I he sent it out to you. I don't know if they got lost inside mail or not. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll keep waiting and see if it comes.
Yeah. Well, because like if it don't come, because I can try to see what I can do.
Yeah.
Because I know
I thought you forgot about me. That's why I asked.
no, with the whole thing with the corona,
Yeah.
because I had to pay to get my own, I had to pay for to get my own pills.
Yeah.
Pills, it's expensive
Yeah, they are.
for mine.
That they
It's
are.
almost $600.
Oh wow.
Or you because I have to have my pills.
Yep.
If I don't have my pills, you die in my
Yep.
sleep. So
That's fine. I just thought you forgot about me.
no, because and I got like a couple more, but it boxes too. So I have to should hip out too. Because I told people, just give me about a couple more weeks.
Yep.
I would, because I told people I'm kind of in a tough,
Yeah, I don't mind waiting. I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget me. I don't mind waiting.
And so if your mail got lost, I can probably do a walling then. I can probably draw maybe a Becky Lynch. See, because I'm not, I'm kind of good, doing my little,
Oh, I know. You
drawing.
show me your drawings.
Yeah, because I did for somebody I made about $5. Somebody want me to do a cat woman.
Yep.
See, because I said, is it from the TV one, or or from the cartoon one?
Kurt Hawkins?
No. Well, see, no, because I do I'm good. Artwork. Like him that I did.
Well, that's really nice, man. I suck at drawing.
Right? I know, me too. He's got some good drawings.
Yeah. And so I did that one.
Nice.
Yoda.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine, Ian. I just want, like I said, I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget about me. I don't want to have to bad talk you on YouTube. Be like that fucking Ian.
Oh God! Well, man, because and some people like hate my guts. I don't know why.
Because people are assholes, Ian. That's why.
Yeah, there are a lot of assholes in this world for sure.
Yeah, man. And like, oh yeah, man. Because oh yeah. So anyways, I asked him like we put right inside my box. My Wonder Rousey, I put it back inside the box.
Very good.
That's a good idea. I wouldn't want to go near her box.
So yeah, what do you think is going to happen with Shayna Baszler making those nasty comments?
Well.
About what, Rousey?
No, about fucking Becky Lynch.
Oh,
She
no.
basically said the same thing you said.
Yeah,
and was like,
your fucking life.
She called it a
Career suicide.
A parasite.
Oh.
So she left.
Well, the guy that Becky Lynch is having sex with is a fucking parasite.
Well, and that's what freaking Shayna said. She was like, that thing's a
Okay.
parasite. Oh, nice.
No, Nia Jax.
Yep.
Listen, I don't fucking like Nia Jax. All right, I got a vent on Nia Jax if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I just don't. I've never understood the appeal of Nia Jax. I understand she's a big, powerful woman. And Vince likes big, powerful people. She's a very, very pretty woman for her. She's a big, powerful woman, very pretty. She's a mom. There's a lot of upsell points to her, but like none of that is part of like. I don't know. I feel like I've never gotten to like Nia Jax because for a couple of reasons. One, she's sloppy. She's hurt a lot of people. I mean, obviously, we know she busted Becky's face open, but she's hurt a lot of people, enough. She not constantly, but so many times I see her, she puts stuff up like talking about like, working out and, it's okay, it's okay to be a thick girl and stuff like that. And like, I just think she focuses too much on her weight. We all have weight. I've got weight issues myself, but
All right, Cash.
but it's like constant, I don't know. It's just not, I don't know what it is. There's something about that I don't like. And then on top of that, it's like this. I remember she was out this time and she was talking about, people hating her and she proved the haters wrong, blah, blah. And then she comes back and I'm watching her wrestle on the pay-per-view and I'm like, she's bigger than she was. And she's talking about how she was slimming down. And not only is she bigger than she was, she's sloppier than she was. She looked horrible in that fucking thing. She looked horrible. Sloppy. And I just don't understand the appeal that the WWE has with her. I know she's the Rock's. She's the Rock's cousin. That's right.
That's what it is.
His daughter's got that like 17-inch unibrow going on, and she doesn't even know how to wrestle, but she's trying to learn right now. And they'll push her because she's a Rock's sister. I mean, daughter. But yeah, I've never understood the appeal.
Oh my God, man! Now that was a very good,
Hey, Cash. How are you?
Man, so and that was all not in.
What up, guys?
So,
English.
I realized the sound was really messed up.
Spanish.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. How's everybody doing?
Good. So you haven't had a show since February?
No. And it's killing me. It's just flat out killing me.
I was watching a wrestling show on Facebook the other night, and they said it was streaming live. It was a small indie show, but there was a crowd there, and I was like, where the fuck are these guys coming from?
I mean, typically some people just don't care. Here in the South, they really don't care. Our show would be opened up if our promoter didn't have a weak immune system, just being honest.
Yeah, and but I mean, because in the one person like she is well, I meant because in my friend who is like CSE help out, with the things, well, because like she is a special, but also anyway, she helped people who are like really bad, handicap.
Yep.
Like well, I meant because I was sitting in a right by the one person who was at the show, and he had like really bad what do you call it, autism, like really bad autism. And like he get like freaked out because there's a loud, no.
So he's
what I meant to, I was sitting right by him, Okay, what I meant to, like you said, I got to leave. Meant, I'll that is doing a good, show. I guess the first match what was a what do you call it
Stick on a pole match.
no
Oh, sorry.
no
If only I had a nickel for time doing those matches.
what I
Geez.
meant because and they had a cheeseburger right on a pole match.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, big.
That's my kind of match. That's what we know.
Meant to be.
Is there ever a match I'm going to throw down hard on you with?
Cheeseburger on a
Cheeseburger on a pole. Yeah.
Uh,
Or all you can eat ice cream buffet on a pole match.
Hell yeah.
Not sure how that would work.
Just a little
Right.
card or some shit.
I meant because and plus I did tell my friend okay, number one yeah, so it's a
Cheeseburger.
cheeseburger is big one. Nope.
A
A
big
little,
one. But you can't put a fucking chintzy little McDonald's fuck ass burger on a pole.
Hell yeah, you
Piece of
can.
shit. Yeah, they're like 1.2 ounces. They suck balls. Put that on a fucking pole.
But they're good.
Let me tell you what happened at a show, or at our show. The guy that trained me, he was in a tag team match. Of course, the Ultimate Heels of the show. And they was fighting against two heavyset guys. So what they did is they actually come in with like a damn McChicken, unwrap it, throw it in the middle, and let them fight over it. And the person that won got to stay out of the match while the other person wrestled the first in the match. It was hilarious.
Yeah, meant because oh man, like the one time that I went to the one show, so I guess the one guy accidentally told like the promoter that he was sick, and guess what happened right in the middle.
Puked.
Yeah.
Or he shit his pants.
No.
Well, that's like
because he puked right inside. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Anyway, they were doing a 15-man, over the top of had a warrior like he puked all over the people.
that's like was it Draws that would like puke on? It was Draws. They actually did a documentary on him, or he was part of a documentary, and they talked about that. About like how he would constantly puke.
It was fucking horrible now.
Yeah. And there was like a Monday Night Raw where I think it was a Thanksgiving one. So it must have been a SmackDown. And they were like, he's gonna blow.
He's gonna puke.
Yeah, because because in the Ipomoto got really mad because he booked to come to the show the
Hardy Boys?
No, the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh.
And he didn't even, show
He's a dick. He's a fucking dick.
Yeah, he is a dick.
And the promoter actually said to my friend, man, speaking like he told the promoter right up front, like he want his cash right up front. Like, and he want like like a whole bunch of bag of cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna say COVID-19.
Like he said, if I don't have the money.
Yeah, I forget who it was, but somebody did that to McMahon. Like they were at the end of their career with WWE.
The Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior did it, but then somebody else did it too. Like they demanded their money up front
Huh.
before the show.
Sid.
It might have been Sid. I think that's when he went to WCW. But yeah, our Ultimate Warrior did it, and he would always shows and shit like that. Because at the time he was hooked on drugs.
Yeah, and like, well, I meant because in his placement was a fake doink like the lockdown.
That's like, did you see the fake ass Doink the Clown at Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't get the real one.
Was that during
worms
it
and
was
shit.
during the tower thing?
Yeah, when he was behind the chair and he poked his head up.
Yeah.
Didn't even look like Doink the Clown.
Yeah, man.
They could have at least made him look like Doink the Clown.
And they actually, also he brought in freaking oh man, he's so man, like he stunk like really bad. Like
Brian Knobs.
No, not Brian Knobs.
Well, I heard he's a nasty boy. So
he
would always
is
do the outfit.
well.
I'll say back in a minute.
Okay, so anyways, they said he's supposed to be Bam Bam Bigelow's younger brother. It doesn't even look like him. Probably not.
There's one guy wrestled with claimed to be the Undertaker's son. Can't even do the tombstone right.
Yep.
I heard his son is trying to wrestle.
Oh, his son is wrestling. His son's out there in Texas in Booker T's organization right now, but he's only like 6'4". I mean, he's not the fucking 5'11" like the Undertaker is.
And he looks nothing like the Undertaker, I don't think.
Oh, he does. If he grew his hair out like the Undertaker, he would be right on the money. It's just like Sting's kid. What was his name? I know it's Borden. I don't know if it's Steve or Adam Borden, but yeah, he looks.
Steve is Sting. I know that.
Oh yeah, Sting's son. He's going out. Like he's starting up. I think he had a WWE tryout last year, or was it a TNA tryout? Well, excuse me, Impact Wrestling tryout.
Yeah. I meant because they have one of the guys who who train with what's name? One of the East Cohen's boys. In not Alpha, in not Seeker, but like one of the.
I know there's so many of them.
Oh yeah. That was and it was supposed to be a Waikiki and taking partner actually I'm supposed to be Brian Christopher.
Yeah.
But Brian Christopher didn't even
He spent too much time running the Memphis City Jail.
So like instead of him, it was Roman Reigns twin brother.
Roman Reigns don't have a twin brother.
Yeah.
No, he don't.
Okay,
he has a regular brother.
Yeah,
that was Rosie.
Okay, I get that. I guess that it's his
It's probably his cousin.
Look just like him, I swear. Like, yeah, and
yeah, because his brother Rosie doesn't really look like him.
No,
and he's dead.
Yeah,
he died, I think, in 2017.
Yeah, meant because, and like, I thought that was his brother, because, one of the guys said, so that he trained brother, or sorry, but I said, he don't got no.
Better not get out that damn bed again.
Huh? Yeah, because I think Rosie and Roman were the only boys. I think they have like 5 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah, and like because it was a table full of the wrestlers, because I remember when you waiting inside the line to like buy your ticket,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to go into the one room like full of tables. I get the first table was a Wakishi, but he was not even ready yet.
Yeah.
Because and then it was right by him.
Hi, puppies.
uh,
Puppies.
Tracy Smothers, I think that was.
Tracy Smothers. Man, I miss her.
And it was a guy from
Puppies.
TNA, the American werewolf. Some I don't know. Some young jabroni.
Yeah.
Well, but because and they have Sammy Hadahan. Or you like? Do you know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
Well, because like he was in NXT for a short period of time, and then he jumped ship over to TNA.
Yeah, I don't really watch TNA.
Man, he is like one of them guys who like to wrestle hardcore style. And it was right next to him, as it was the monster Abyss.
Oh, really? Monster Abyss was cool.
He is huge.
Yeah, because I used to watch TNA years ago. And then I kind of fell out of it.
Because it was him, and it was the one woman with a wrestler was not paying any attention to like a fans as he was was on the phone, was texting because there was what's name Layla
Layla Connie.
No, she was in the WWE.
Oh, Layla.
Yes.
The little Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought she was mixed.
I think she is.
Man, like she was rude. Man, because and plus like I said, oh well, that why I don't go with the shows like with my one friend. Because my friend always had to open his freaking mouth and say something stupid. Because he told all the pro wrestlers, yeah, what do you like the fake shit for? I said, I would not say that in front of them. But
there's several people that comment to me about how fake wrestling is. And I'm like, you're welcome to get in the ring and try it. I mean, you'll see how fake it really is.
I always say the same thing. I'm like, it might be like not like boxing, but we had a guy on here last week that was like, I don't get the appeal of wrestling. I would rather watch MMA or boxing. And I was just like, personally, I think wrestlers have to be more athletic than boxers or wrestlers because
Yes and no. The training for boxers is a whole lot more strenuous
I'm sure it
because
is.
they got to go in short spurts, but for long periods of time.
Well, I meant because in the a one wrestler got ticked off. Meant I could well because like he told him I could well meant because in the one wrestler actually have the ability had to meant speaking and they asked my friend to leave. Meant
Yep.
I could well like my friend said, "Are you coming with me?" No. Meant saying no because I could well because I said bye.
See ya.
Damn straight.
Okay, women see like I said, well, I'm going to let the man say or like my friend my friend said I'm going to the arcade. Okay. Man see like I said, do you want to go to that or you want to watch that stuff? I said I pay my $10 and I wanna have my $10 worth of fun. So you can just have your fun time at the at the expensive arcade place that is you scam because every time you play a game you there are no tickets coming out of the machine.
Yep.
Meant to be. I said, what a scam. You paid $10 for maybe a hour or so. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What are you eating, Johnny?
He got some ribs. That's what he got. He ain't sharing either.
I'm surprised
Shuffle.
it's not a bowl of cereal. Usually he eats a bowl of cereal when he's on late nights.
Yeah.
These are peanut butter filled pretzels.
Ooh, I love those.
My wife gets them on Amazon. I'm gonna send you a big thing of them. And then I got a little bit of red raspberry seedless jam from the Trappist Monks in Spencer.
Nice.
And I just put a little dab of that on there.
Oh, I'll have to try that. I never tried that. Putting the jelly on the peanut butter pretzel.
Yeah.
I haven't either till right now. And it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and like well yeah, and that was so funny because I have two different YouTube accounts. And so like the guy that I was on his get giveaway thing I can remember because and he didn't say nothing about using your both like your accounts. And so I actually won.
Nice.
See, like people was mad at me saying wigged.
I would have been like, you're just jealous because you're not smart enough to make another channel.
Yeah, I could. Well, see, like my friend said, man, I have about 5 different accounts. Hey, man, you know what? And just well, meant because and plus, like I said, maybe I win or maybe I won't. So I did.
Yep.
And he's throwing in. He have 2 different Naomi for Hunko Pops.
Nice.
So he gonna give me one of them because he don't really collect, but that'll be or like he really don't collect pops that much. Man, see, like he only collect only certain kind of pops.
Yeah.
See, like because like with me is I collect my let's see, I have 3 different pops. Or so I like to collect. Is Star Wars, Marvel, and WWE. And
WWE.
yeah, E-pops.
Oh, I got a squirrel pop.
You want to get a squirrel pop?
There's a female squirrel. I don't want that one. I want the male squirrel. I think it's Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There is one, but I gotta find it.
So right there is my pops.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
wanna
should be
get-
getting. Go ahead.
I want to get a squirrel one and write obscenities on it.
There you go. And put it on your. Make an intro for your Hey Look Squirrel account.
I need to do that.
I should be getting a box of stuff from Johnny Five.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of wrestling shit that he has.
Oh, cool. Oh, he has the poster, right?
He has the poster, and then there's a bunch of other stuff he said he has.
I was
That like
working.
he.
I was
That's
working
just
watching that stream. I saw that.
very nice.
Chucky on cart.
Yep.
You got fucking squirrel.
Nope. But yeah, but I got my Harley Quinn.
He's got Harley Quinn, but he don't got a squirrel.
No. Well, she kind of like a goofy than a pet, squirrel.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
It's a lot of fucking pops, man.
He's got a ton of pops.
Well, okay. Well, meant because and that kind of make me feel like really, really good.
Does it make you feel warm inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm squishy. I get it.
Because
Hey, Seth, welcome back.
because I cannot live, so I don't have no a car, so I'm kind of like I'm kind of like got me buck fucked right on that one.
Well, he must be killing it during the quarantine, though, right?
$50, just saying.
Well,
Quarantine prices.
So yeah, supposedly they're gonna be showing who the stalker is soon. Now some people are saying they think it's CM Punk. So it's a draw between Ali and CM Punk.
It ain't Punk.
well,
I
because
would believe Ali. Punk's
is-
not smart enough to pull up a hacker.
Well, not only that, but I don't think freaking Punk would come back like that. He would be more. He'd want people to know it's him.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not the case because Punk has wrestled a lot of matches over the past 2 years under a mask, under a different name.
Ah.
Y'all didn't hear that from me, but yeah, he's been doing a lot of indie shows under a mask before he re-signed with WWE. That's why his MMA career wasn't as big as it could have been. I mean, besides the fact he got his ass whooped.
I
But,
was gonna say he couldn't win a match.
well, I mean, when it's not scripted, I don't know. I think UFC might be scripted to an extent. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and yeah, and like I watched the new movie from Paige.
Oh
I
yeah.
wrestle with
How
my
was that?
family.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I haven't seen that yet. Is it good? I've heard like mixed reviews on it. Some people say it's good.
well, like I think that kind of like really weird how her dad, oh yeah, so and her mom actually is a pro wrestlers.
Right, they're big in Ireland, in England.
Yeah, and well, because
Her brother too, I think, wrestles in England.
Yeah, well, because okay, I'm not gonna say anything about that movie.
Thank you.
It's been out long enough. If people haven't seen it,
It's their own damn fault.
Right.
Yeah.
La, la, la.
Because oh wow, man, because I remember I went to the one new wrestling, promotion. It was pretty good, like see, like the wing was kind of like really not a big wing. It's kind of like, kind of like a little winky dink wing.
Yeah.
It was really not up to high up. It was right by the. Huh?
I'm talking to my dog.
She's
bugging me to go out. I told her to go tell her father.
Well, I meant because like it was right on the round floor, wing, and oh wow, man, like some of the people and they brought in, man, because I kind of like well, because and like some of the wrestlers from Cook Hawkins school, and like and they had a one guy like I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is Nick Page.
Nick Page?
Cage.
I've heard of him.
He got a filthy mouth. Well, I meant because his style is just like New Jack style.
Yep.
And like, well, meant because so I trying to get my picture like me. He taking you with him. Also it was a whole bunch of different wrestlers too. Out by the hobby. So I get it was Nick Cage, and it was one wrestler who wrestled in the one film, the wrestler.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. He is like correct the hand fun time. One of his guys. For rock wins. Like he get the long blonde hair. Where grass is, and well, because and he kind of looked like a very younger version of him Hella, but not Kim Patella, but Kim Patella probably in his 80s, I think now, or late
Yeah, he started wrestling in the 70s. I know that.
Well, man, you know what? I wish that Kim Patella would be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, but I guess him and Vince, then they had a really good, him and the WWE
Yeah, they didn't separate on good terms.
Beth falling out, and with it was Bill Hilly Jack, Haynes too. Or so after was right after thing, and oh my god, Billy Jack Haynes. Man, say no. Every time I try to like you talk to him, like you always eat shit haking.
Yeah.
Because like somebody said that he have
Parkinson's.
Yeah. Disease. And so that's why he said he don't, want to wrestle no more. Because he said man, because like he said so many times he took in a whole bunch of shots right to the head. And that can actually take away your brain waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, but like with something like Parkinson's, you can hurt somebody because you can't control your body movements.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, meant because and that kind of weird they have in the faceless match a hinder match.
Yeah.
A man against a woman. Because it was a good match.
Yeah.
And but because and then they have the 15-minute information, and meant saying because and they didn't have no food there.
Really?
Yeah. Meant because so I had to walk like almost a half a block down to get me some McDonald's.
Yeah.
But they're kind of like not in a very good part of town. Okay, when I meant big, I said, "Oh crap! I'm gonna give myself, jump."
In the ghetto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody says not the good part of town, they just mean the fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at, depends on what type of ghetto, man. I was in Chicago, and they're like, "Oh, that ghetto," and now I'm in Alabama. They're like, "This ghetto," and it's like, "No, it's in a ghetto."
Right.
Just saying.
Well, because in the one person or you like him, he came up to me saying it was a prostitute as it came right up to me. Like I said, back.
Like $5, yeah.
Back.
She's only
6
charging
feet away,
$5, man.
motherfucker.
She's giving something back. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's like when I lived in Nashua. They were like, "That's the projects." I'm like, "Really? That's the projects?"
Right. It's nice over there. What the fuck, man? I need to go back.
Exactly. I'm
there.
like, I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. That ain't a project.
Yeah, that meant because they have two right at the show she was in the Women of
Wow, Women of Wrestling.
Wrestling. Her name is Tojo the Hauling. She was built.
Who?
Man, I got a picture.
Sorry, yeah.
Hang on, I got a picture taken with her. Let me try to get it.
She hot? Yeah, she's hot. What's her name?
It's like Mickey James.
So Hojo.
Darling.
Yeah. Well,
Sojo Darling.
yeah. Well, because NC was a really good friend with Ruby Wyatt, and well, because and like
I
I
think you'll
guess
be right.
she always come to the ring like well, because like she always been like a pet a dog yeah, because she have, I can't think what they call like like she always had to have a dog right by her side. She have,
So like a assistant dog.
yes, she had like a really bad um
Seizures.
no stress, like really bad, Heidi, this all 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 older, and well, because, and I'm trying to get my picture taken with Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart was
Teddy Hart. Yeah.
he was a down earth dick.
I thought you were going to
I
say
think
Ted
you said
DiBiase.
that before, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard Teddy Hart's a real piece of shit. So I'm glad you confirmed that. That's good.
Well, Matt, say no.
Yeah.
That kind
you,
of
Teddy
mad
Hart.
because Matt, say no. I trying to get into
Owen Hart's book.
Yeah. Oh my god, Matt! Speaking, I can't believe he took that. Just
Really?
yep.
Who did Teddy Hart?
Yeah.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Matt, see, like he said, oh, that why my,
Uncle.
well, Matt, well, because I guess he can't stand, like his one of his husband,
Natalia.
Matt, see, like he said, yeah, that why Tiger so babe, or because my Brett actually got into the WWE.
Teddy Hart's a fucking jealous ass piece of shit. That's the problem. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's had problems with fucking drugs. He's always had problems with his fucking attitude. He thinks his shit don't stink. He thinks he's the best fucking Hart, and he's never even done anything. Like he's not.
Hey, Sugars, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He constantly bashes everybody, trashes everything, and that's his gimmick in life. I'm gonna be a piece of shit, and I'll be famous for being a piece of shit.
Right, because he tried to make it a wrestling and couldn't.
Right, and he didn't, and so instead he turned into a piece of shit, so that way his name would still go out there. So now he gets to act like a shitbag, and then people say, "Oh, he's misunderstood," or "Oh, you don't understand the pressure of being a Hart." But that's the whole thing. He plays the gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, because in they actually because actually in the event they have, I think they're kind of weird, but they have a 6-man, tag team match, but they had a little twist. Right? Okay, what I meant, because, and they said the tag team belts would be on the line, and plus the World Heavyweight title too.
So it was like a winner take all type of thing.
Yeah, and like the main thing was kind of good. It was kind of like, well, man, because, and they had a guy who dressed up as a hunky.
Dressed up like a monkey?
Yeah. That meant because and they had the one guy he he looked like a very young Michael P.S.
P.S. Hayes.
Only but the guy was fat.
Well, Michael P.S. Hayes is fat now too.
Man,
Actually, he did lose a lot of weight, but
Michael Hayes. I miss that old man. He was fun to talk to.
Yeah, and meant because in it was couple big names too. That was
Carrie Ann, welcome.
Joe Spolte.
Joey Ryan was cool as heck.
What's up, Dustin? Sorry, I didn't see you guys. I didn't have the chat up. I was actually looking. We were talking earlier about Chris Canyon, and hey, Gary. He died of suicide. He ingested too many antidepressants.
Oh, I knew it was something to do with meds.
Yeah,
And
well, because they have freaking
Sorry about that.
Hoko Beware was being a complete douchebag.
That surprises me because he always seemed so fun-loving.
Well, listen, Coco Beware came into wrestling and he was nothing, and he wrestled a couple of lower, like the lower territories in the more of the southeastern United States, and depending on what federation he went to, he got a mild push. He'd get to win matches over some of the bigger names, but for the most part, he was a mid-carder to jobber.
Yeah.
When he came into the WWE, I'm not sure exactly how he got sold to Vince or whatever it was, but he was given a mid-card level, so they were going to give him a little of a push, So they strapped him to the Bird, and that was it.
I think the Bird got over more than he did.
He was cute for the kids. The kids like the cuteness of him and all that, but yeah, the Birdman was not very talented. He had a great top rope drop kick. That was it.
And
Birdman, fuck you, piece of shit. Good.
Well, because I got to meet Paul Woma. Paul Woma was a stand-up guy.
I've heard that about Paul Roma. I heard he's a really good guy, actually. He does. I think he trains people now, I think.
Yeah. Well, because he told me a story about him and his old tag team partner, Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hercules was a badass dude for back then.
Sorry, I had a malfunction.
Oh, well, because he actually told me, like some little, wibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Like he actually did to Andre the Giant. Put a dead mouse right inside the Andre Giant, a boot.
That's like I watched a show. They were interviewing. Of course, it was years and years ago because he was still alive. They were interviewing Paul Bearer, and he said that the Undertaker has a unnatural fear of cucumbers.
What?
Yeah. He was like, as jokes, the wrestlers would stick cucumbers and shit in the Undertaker's bags.
That's pretty fucked up.
Because it would freak him out and shit.
I'm not sure what's more fucked up is putting the cucumbers in his bags because he had a fear of them, or the fact that he had a fucking fear of them.
Right? I was like, of all things, fucking cucumbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was sodomized as young man.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because in they have like a couple guys who used to wrestle for freaking not WWE, but
WCW.
WCW.
no, like that.
TNA?
Ohio Valley?
They used to wrestle for
Jeff
for,
Jarrett.
him
Terry.
Jim Cornette.
yeah.
Oh.
OVW?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, because, and I guess they are still, down there, but
Yeah.
Oh.
but WWE don't have that now. It got sold
Yeah.
to a different, promotion. I don't know if it.
It wasn't Impact.
No, that not.
No, it was a private buyer. Like when the dude from Smashing Pumpkins was gonna buy
Oh yeah.
TNA, he was gonna purchase the territory OVW as well.
Yeah.
He was actually gonna do a whole territory thing and work with Jeff Jarrett with the GCW crowd. And where it kind of worked out well with Jeff Jarrett, I'm not exactly sure who bought it, but I know it wasn't the Smashing Pumpkins guy. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
kinda
he
a
ended
bummer.
up buying NWA.
Yep.
He's the one that brought NWA back.
You
That's
can
right.
buy NWA. Like NWA, it's different territories. Like we have an NWA in Birmingham, we have an NWA in Atlanta, and it really you could just get anywhere. Like think what the show is 75 miles outside of the nearest show and start your own NWA organization. And which the one that was actually right here by my house got shut down because Moose died.
Yeah, he's in the original NWA or whatever it is, the one that's like is from the studio, just like it used to be, and
Yeah.
do the
Oh,
interviews,
Minnesota?
just like whatever one it is. Yeah, the one that's just like it used to be on TV, where they do.
Yeah,
the
they
interviews.
have a YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and that's when they show their shows. They haven't had them in forever. I'm actually subscribed to them, and I think the last one they had was like the beginning of March.
Yeah.
well,
or
it's
the end of
probably
That
February.
explains it.
Well, I meant because, and they actually bought in, the hot hotter man. The Godfather was cool as heck.
Yep.
yeah. They got 200,000 followers. Jim Cornette was in this federation. Then he made some racist comment or something, right? They threw him out.
Yeah.
That's just Jim Cornette, though. You can't change
Right.
that old man.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, and I meant because like the only guy I can't stand. I'm sorry, but Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah,
Like
Bruce
everybody puts down, I just don't like. Like he
Thursday.
like too forward self.
Thursday put a new episode up one day ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I'll have to
Let's see. Hold on.
watch it.
They did one 1 week ago. That was just a no. That was a full hour.
Was it?
2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Really?
yeah,
I even
they-
checked.
3 weeks ago was the fucking Crockett Cup. It was 3.5 hours long.
Huh. I even checked my notifications. I
Yeah,
must
you
have.
might want to check that because my friend in
Yeah,
Detroit said
I was
that,
just gonna
his
say
friends have
you
been
guys
losing
had
out.
notification problems too. So
Yeah, me too. Because I don't get like hardly nobody, stuff no more. Because like
yeah, YouTube's all screwed up because they have their the computers doing shit instead of actual people.
Well, man,
Right.
because and just like half of people that I'm already sub to, I'm not sub to them no more.
Right. Well, Tony was saying that he was subbed to someone and went and they were gone off his subscriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie Ann. A lot of people are having problems with their notifications and their subs, and a lot of live streams are being shut down for no reason.
Oh yeah, I got my live stream booted one night.
Right. Well, one of the guys I watch, like 3 in a row, kept getting shut down. And one of them I actually watched, and they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't say anything wrong. And it just shut down and said that it was shut down because of YouTube violations. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell did they do? They
Well,
didn't do
man,
anything.
Just like that happened to me.
Yep.
Because I was doing a live stream and they said I was being mean. Like I said,
I hate it when you're mean.
Right, Ian? Stop being so mean.
Nancy, I don't got any mean bone, but
Maybe you just haven't found it yet. Maybe YouTube found it before you did. But that's like Lisa with the Ladies and Gentlemen of the Round Table. There was one day her too, like 3 times she tried, and it kept getting shut down.
It happens.
Yep.
I don't know why it happens, but it fucking happens.
And I think that day with Lisa, like everybody's live streams were getting shut down.
Yeah, it might have just been re-updating the system. That's probably why notifications.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because, I did a I did show like on my WWE t-shirts. Then I got hit by a copyrighted. Like
because the image.
Yeah, Carrie Ann. Jimmy actually shut his Nightbot off because of that.
Yeah, Nightbot sucks.
Yep. Just saying.
Nightbot seems like it's always been a fucking problem since I joined this fucking platform.
Yep.
So I can't figure out how to turn my Nightbot, off. I don't know how. Do I go to the site?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any. I don't have a Nightbot. I don't know anything. I know one of Jimmy's
Jimmy
friends.
will be on tomorrow night. You could probably ask him, and then he'd probably tell you pretty quick.
Yeah, I went to the website and turned them off. But I think there's one that's automatically on this OBS live stream that I'm about to start using for my games. I might start using that to broadcast the wrestling shows when we get back up and going in July.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh wow, man, I remember I went to the one show they set the ring right outside oh yeah, so anyway, they have a wrestling show right in front of like Logan's a steakhouse.
Well, we did one out behind Wendy's one time for the Girl Scouts.
Nice.
And,
I got hit with a cane.
Because that was a thing for the wounded veterans.
So Ian, Jimmy said all you have to do is take Nightbot's wrench away.
Okay.
Jeez, Doris, how'd you get in touch with Jimmy that fast?
I don't know.
He came right in the chat. He heard his name and just popped right in.
He must have been creeping all this time because I know the deaf bastard can't hear me from all the way over
there. He's definitely a creeper.
Yeah.
Usually he at least pops something in the chat so I know he's there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Because in because in oh wow, speaking of, and that kind of cool because I like to always hang out actually with the people who fought like for our country,
like the military people.
Yeah, and like, oh man, I mean, they tell me some stuff that, like, Nancy, like, I was kind of shocked.
Yep.
Yeah, because, and the one guy, like, he sent me some stuff. Well, because I'm gonna try to do a picture of the American I'm gonna try to draw. Man, see, Oh my god, man! See, it got me so sick because somebody sent me a video of people taking our American flag and just burning it.
Yep. It's because they're dicks.
Dicks, big time fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, well, because I said, if you don't like here, go somewhere else.
Right? Fucking leave. We didn't invite you. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, some people are just
don't care.
yeah, they're willing to collect our money and have all the rights that they have here and right,
And
Carrie Ann, just get the fuck out.
yeah. Well, I mean, okay, well, because and like I post right on my
Oh boy.
Facebook a video about our president, and like I got so much. Well, man,
Yeah, don't ever do political stuff, Ian.
no, man,
That's the worst thing you can do.
man. See, like I said, why did I do that for?
Yeah,
love
I
to
don't
piss people off
on
Facebook.
all my social media. I don't talk politics. I don't.
Well, let's
I don't
talk
do
about
any-
it for a minute. What'd you say?
Well, man, they know it because it was Hulk Hogan's song, but it was got Trump right inside that.
Yep.
Woo! I got so much heat.
Yeah. People get very emotional about that shit.
So it was okay for Barack Obama to do it whenever he produced his birth certificate, but it wasn't okay for them to do that with Trump singing the words. Really? I guess it's just, is it too late for me to say I'm sorry? I mean, damn. Sorry, Beebs. That's my song now.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm so sorry that I brought that up.
Yeah.
No, for real,
Oh,
man. Do you, be you. Like, for real. Don't let anybody stop you from being you. You know, as a entertainer, wrestler, whatever, I'm gonna piss people off. As a
Right.
YouTuber, I'm gonna piss people off. As a Call of Duty player, I'm gonna piss people off. And quite frankly, that's the great thing about our country. I could just sit here and piss you off, and I'm gonna go about my
Yep.
day tomorrow searching in
Like,
there.
and that's the only time that I share shit or I post shit is just because I know it's gonna piss somebody off.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily a reason to post something just to piss somebody off. I mean, if somebody's gonna get pissed off by your own personal opinion, then I'm sorry for the language, but fuck them. I mean, that's
Right.
your own personal opinion.
That's
You have
how
the
I
right.
feel too.
You know, they want the right to burn a flag. Well, I want the right to speak my mind. So you can kiss my ass, burn the flag. I'm going to tell you what I think about
Yep.
it. You know,
Yep. In today's world, we live in what I call a nation of pussies.
well, at work, we had to say it a little bit simpler as they're just snowflakes.
And oh wow, because I get the so I get the one independent pro wrestler got in so much trouble well, like his you know, well, like his character, you know, of wrestling, like he's supposed to be. How do I want to say that without, you know, fit hitting people?
No, don't worry about it. Just say it, bro.
He is like one of them hinders young guys.
Yep.
And like he came up to me after trying to give me a lap dance, and I got pissed off. And it's because I kind of did that.
Yeah.
Kind of like back away from me. Man, see, like you said, oh, I know you want that.
Man, I can't even get a lap dance, period. I think I would have accepted it. Shit. I'm just going to let him know I ain't got money for tips. You should have shared that stubble.
Well, I meant because at the time that I had my good girlfriend, you know, with me. oh my god, my girlfriend was she was laughing up a storm. Like and she said,
Right. That was just his gimmick, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
well, I meant speaker, but he really got in trouble. So and he didn't. So anyway, they found out he was a sex hinder.
Wow.
So he's no longer in the company, so he's gone. So they took his belt away, and they said,
See ya. You're fired. In the words of Vince McMahon.
"Yeah, well, I meant because and like some jobs won't, meant because and like some people won't let you to be on the show."
Yeah.
Well, it's actually against the law. As long as there are children there to be entertained,
Right.
you can't be a
Because
sex
most
offender.
of them can't be within a certain amount of distance with
Now,
children.
There are some shows that are meant for adults, like the one out in Vegas that has that one dude like sticking lollipops and shit down his pants and
Yeah.
throwing it in a girl's face.
Howie, what, Ryan?
Yeah, that he got signed by WWE, believe it or not. He's in developmental.
Yeah, and like, yeah, and oh wow, man, that's so funny because I bought him, like big bag of
Suckers.
huckers. Okay. Well, man, select my friends. Why don't you have him, to autograph it?
I'd be afraid what he's gonna do with it, man. You might get some ball hair back on him. Might be worth something on eBay, but
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
Okay, well, okay. Well, because like he said, man, I got no, well, because he said he forgot, like his bag of so huckers.
I would just throw some dum dums at him because that's what he's acting like as a dum dum. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and well, because I didn't met now she is in oh yeah, so anyway, like she now actually in W. She's actually the current women's champion at the actually in that one promotion also that I go to watch. Her name is I can't think of the name. Melly
Mila Kunis?
No, Who's Melly?
Oh, Melanie Cruz?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have y'all been watching Impact? Like, have y'all actually been catching Impact Wrestling?
No.
Okay, well, their new backstage interviewer, I've actually had the luxury. This is kind of an interesting or embarrassing story because this happened to me right before Christmas. But hold on, let me turn the cam back on for this. I'm gonna Joe Biden it. My nose is visible. Anyway, so she actually got brought into our show to do some shows for us between Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, and all that good stuff. Well, I wasn't wrestling this week. I'm just the video guy this week. And I'm sitting back, making sure the video's all going straight and everything. And it's just me and her in the locker room. She just had her match. Now she's changing out, so I'm giving her privacy, right? Well, while I'm giving her privacy, she asked a question that required eye contact. You can see where I'm going with this. I turn around and I see nothing but skin. I'm sitting here like, I just turn around like, holy crap, because I wasn't expecting it for one. Of all the female wrestlers I've worked with, none of them's ever changed in the locker room. I didn't expect her to be the first one. But sure enough, she was just standing like right there by me, just nude and everything. I'm like, now the funny thing is that her boyfriend is actually the current X Division champion.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that's how she got the job as an interviewee because of the whole coronavirus. Their interviewers didn't want to keep coming back to Nashville. And she actually doesn't live far from here, but it was just embarrassing. It was quite embarrassing.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. She'll be back probably around August. There's my coronavirus mask. I was wondering what happened to that. It's just hanging up on the wall. But anyway, yeah, I mean that was embarrassing to say the least. And I hate to tell the story, but at the same time, it's just funny, and I'm gonna tell myself the whole time.
Yep.
She had a beautiful kimono though. It was a nice silk Japanese kimono.
Nice.
That's what she ended up covering up with until she got dressed.
Yeah, and man, speaking, I remember I was helping at my one friend, wrestling show. Oh yeah, so anyway, they had me to when the wrestlers, you take off the coats, and the stuff, well, because, and I took it back in the backstage, area, and meant because, and that was so funny, he won, meant because in the one guy actually has his bottle of water as he's sitting right in mine. That and they actually looked at like the same bottle of water. And so I accidentally took his by mistake. He got so pissy with me, saying, "What you took my water for?" I didn't know that was yours. Well, because in so anyways, that was what's his name? Like he really not that big, timer. His name is Jay Bradley, a big old, like I think about 6'4", about like nothing but solid beef.
Yeah.
Well, because in the nice way to say, he fat.
He's fat.
Yeah, and because because in when Woody Riot, I'm doing as he was wrestling, at at the independent, shows, and because and I accidentally walked in on her when she butt naked.
Really?
Yeah, because I said, okay, it's because I kind of really kind of feel kind of bad, okay, well, like us, she said, just come. Well, see, like a friend said, oh, just well, say no. At first, I knock, first, just see is he dressed. I'm always like to say, oh, just come on in. Say because I said I feel kind of what the word I'm trying to look for.
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed, and her boyfriend at the time got pissed off at me. Like her boyfriend was like really big, tall, and like a big old well, because like he kind of like built like Rhino,
Ah.
and like I said, oh great, I'm gonna get my butt kicked by a Rhino wannabe. He was pissed off at me. Man, see, because I said, I'm gonna go out right now. Okay, well, man, because CS told him just see, like he said, don't do nothing stupid. Like okay, Mint because because I told him I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me. And okay, man, like my friend said, like he never saw me that you scared before. Like man, see, like my face was all pissed, all white,
Well, you will be threatened by a freaking Rhino wannabe.
Damn.
Yeah. And and like meant because because and some of them guys always got
Yeah.
guns. Yeah, meant I said, oh great, I'm gonna get a gun you pulled right on me. But
He gonna pop a cap in my ass.
Huh?
I said he gonna pop a cap in my ass.
Yeah, and I meant because in my one of my friends actually told him, dude, it was meant see, you know what? Like he was kind of like witty over, but hective, way of her. Well, because and like she didn't want no fans. You get no, signed pictures.
Yeah.
Man, see, because I guess she said to him like she's done with him because like she said he needs some major counseling.
Yeah.
Because if you are being like so like because okay, so it's just like the Hacho Man, in the in the midst Elizabeth, because sometimes Macho Man get like
Right.
so,
He was very protective of her.
and like meant because in
Sorry.
okay, well meant because like I meant say like he told me, dude, I was just whipping you. Like I said, you jerk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Like my heart was being like so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Man, see, like I said, I'm just joking around for you. Like I said. Man,
No.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Well, man, it's because because I told him, dude, please don't do that right again. You almost gave me a heart attack.
The funny thing, talking about people with bad tempers, like Scott Steiner has got one of the worst tempers for workers.
I've heard that.
He's been to the show and everything, but like if you ever stiff him, connect during a punch or something, like he'll straight up just go ape shit on you. But the funny thing about Rick Steiner, completely deaf.
Really?
Yeah, he actually wore the earmuffs to protect his ears from the fireworks and everything because he has sensitive ears since college. but it didn't work in WCW. He actually went deaf before the end of WCW.
Ah,
So you had to go over and write down like the whole script for him before everything happened and go over it. And have a good night, Carrie.
good night, Carrie. Thanks for joining us.
But yeah, you had to go over like the whole match with him beforehand. Otherwise, like he's just gonna ad lib, and he's a big dude. Like there's no doubt about it. You're gonna do what he wants you to do
Right?
when you don't know what's going
Whether
on.
you want to or not.
Absolutely. And there's a dude I used to work for that told me a story about one time he took the Steiner Spine Buster, which is like AAA spine or AA Spine Buster, except it's from Rick Steiner, who's like twice as wide and then like half as tall, and it's just dangerous. But yeah, that was one of the funny stories about him. So I just talked to the girl that I was telling you about, and I was trying to get her and her boyfriend to come up here next week on your stream. And sadly, Impact Wrestling has stopped them from doing any type of interviews that is not Impact related.
Really?
So
Well, thanks for trying.
that's not a problem.
And well, like my friend, as he said, he trying to get to come to the show. East what's her name? Sarah Logan.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
Seth, I did hear that. We actually talked about that earlier. She
Yeah.
gave up the title to Oscar.
Well, Asuka is the greatest female wrestler.
I think she's cool.
Man, so you know what? I think they should give a push to what's her name? I can't think of her name. Like Shayna
Shayna Baszler.
yeah.
They gave her a push in NXT and she dropped it. Like whenever it came to her wrestling, what's her face, the punk rock chick that has a haircut similar to mine. I can't think.
Ruby Riott?
No, not Ruby Riott. The one that's currently in NXT
Oh,
right
freaking
now.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Yes, Rhea Ripley. They gave her a push against Rhea Ripley, and she missed like three. I'm sorry, I'm giving y'all insider work, but she missed like three major parts of the match in which they just had to ad lib. And if there's anything I know about Vince McMahon's wrestling, which I absolutely hate, is they give you a printout of the whole show. Okay, they highlight your part, and you got to go over that part. It's like from 2 p.m. until show start. Now, I think like you got an hour that everyone gets to go through like the hard stuff, like, oh, I'm not familiar with this move. Let's go get in the ring and try it out. And as you know, except in the performance center, there's only one ring they get to do it in.
Yeah.
So they have to do that kind of quickly. And she just missed some spots. So, okay. Sorry, I'm talking to Georgia.
That's okay. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Shayna Baszler. When she first came up to the main roster, I wanted them to give her a push, but
I can't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, you know what? I thought Tamina was going to win the women.
I did too.
Belt.
But that's going to end up blowing up because freaking Bailey and the boss are going to end up going at each other.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that all the way through WrestleMania with Bailey and Banks, sadly.
Yep.
Now, we may.
I got the gut. I had a gut feeling that Sasha Banks is sick and tired of her crap.
Yep. Yeah, Sasha Banks cares about Sasha Banks, and that's it. And she's sick of Bailey being in the limelight. Bailey's been in the limelight long enough. That's how I feel like looking at it from Sasha Banks' point of view.
Yes, you know, and that's kind of weird because I can't see Haley being a bad guy. I just can't.
She's not a very good bad guy.
No.
Who, Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hug are you talking about, dude? She's one of the best hugging bad guys she's got out there. She's doing really good.
I think
Um,
she's gotten better. Like I hated her as a bad guy when she first turned because it was almost like she didn't believe in it. You know what I mean? So I felt like she had a hard time selling it. I think she's definitely gotten better since there haven't been fans in the arena.
well, she gets a chance. Like she's more of a oh crap, what's her name? I don't forgot her damn name. Best in the world chick. Oh
Natalia?
no,
Lana.
no shit. We haven't seen her since like WrestleMania last year. I can't. Damn, I don't forget her name.
Not Ronda Rousey.
Yes, Ronda Rousey. She's more of a Ronda Rousey heel. I'm sorry, I just had a brain fart for a second. But she's more of a Ronda Rousey heel. Like she comes out and she's just like straight up in your face. And with her size, that's the way she needs to be. The way she backed down to Nia, I'm really upset about. Um, she should not have backed down to Nia. Like she should have straight up been the one to like kick the shin out and all that good stuff. But I understand they're giving Banks a huge push on the face side and trying to make it look like the face versus heel. And I'll tell you, without Banks, Bailey's not going to make it as a good heel. She's going to need
No.
a manager to help,
Yeah.
and maybe
And
it's going
that's
to
what
be
I
Tamina.
mean. Like on her own, she can't do it. I
Well,
don't feel like.
that's the idea. But then again, once China went out on her own, we didn't think she was going to be that great either. But then she done Playboy, and she became the face and everything, and it actually turned out really good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's just because we watched her as a face for so long. We all still see that hugging,
Otis
buddy
Warren.
loving,
Yeah.
I'm all about the kids type of thing. I mean, it would be the same thing like if John Cena went bad.
John
It would
Cena
be
was
so-
heel,
Yeah.
When he first came, yeah.
and well, John Cena heel was the best thing that ever happened to John Cena, but them dropping the whole rap gimmick but leaving the rap song as his entrance, that was the worst thing. And now he's
Yeah.
got that monkey butt and everything. I still want to see the hair versus hair match with him and Strowman. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And like, yeah, see, yeah, you know what? I always think that our oldest probably won't win no belt.
Oh
Well,
no, he
Otis
absolutely
has
will.
already announced that he announced before Money in the Bank, which kind of gave away him winning the contract. If he said, when I win, me and Tucker are going after the tag team titles. So he's not going to go for a singles title match.
Oh, they get to choose this year?
Apparently it's any title match.
WTF, man. I wanted to see Otis as I wanted to see Otis as a world champion. I mean, I know it's gonna be a short run, okay?
Yeah.
Because like either you're gonna have the Fiend come after him or whatever. But I don't know. Speaking of the Fiend, how did y'all feel about the Braun Strowman Bray Wyatt match?
I thought that kind of sucked. I just thought that the Fiend was going to be in it.
But it led up, or it's leading up to a great match.
Right. They're definitely
months.
going to have a rematch with the Fiend in it.
Oh yeah, they're trying to keep the Fiend on top.
Well,
I'm sorry, Ian.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what? I already think that they probably won't bring back the White family, but it's gonna be like two new members.
They don't need to bring the Wyatt family back. So,
yeah, I thought they were going to do that for a while and bring back the Wyatt family with different members. But
he's still on my gimmick. I'm calling gimmick infringement.
But they almost started leaning away from that. Like I thought they were going to do that back when like that Daniel Bryan disappeared, and I thought it was going to be a whole replay of when Daniel Bryan was in the Wyatt family way back and they brainwashed him.
Oh man, we're gonna have a whole room full of wrestling matches. Doris, you need to go find yours now. I mean, y'all want me to get my actual mask? Y'all want to get my actual mask? I will. This is just one of my little sleeves. But honestly, all right. So this is my dream if they bring back like a Wyatt type family. Like you got Aleister Black, who would be great with the Fiend, like the demonic, straight up Aleister with the Fiend, and then you got the Finn Balor because
Yeah.
he doubles it up too. So seeing Finn Balor with Bray, and then seeing the Demon and the Fiend work together,
Right?
Oh yeah, so
like
Yeah, we haven't seen the demon in a while though.
they'll
how about Sister
Sister Abigail. I
Randy
still
Orton
think,
killed her.
huh?
Randy Orton killed her. Don't you remember the House of Horrors match?
Right, but they
Yeah.
they keep saying she's gonna, and she was in a video package that
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Fiend
no,
did.
That's because I think that probably I think they probably do maybe them are two picks. I think it probably would probably be
Liv Morgan.
Morgan,
That's who I think is gonna be it.
or maybe Lana.
Definitely not
I
Lana.
don't see, no, not Lana. No. I think Liv
Hey.
Morgan would be more.
Are y'all seeing that?
What?
The lights are malfunctioning.
But yeah, I definitely think it will be Liv Morgan that will be Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
But supposedly they're supposed to debut her like this summer sometime.
I could see it around SummerSlam or maybe Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Yep. I could see. Oh, maybe that'll happen. Maybe they'll actually bring back Team Little Big to go against the Fiend and Sister Abigail.
Who?
Is Mascot challenging me to a match over here? Because I think I could definitely do a steel cage match with him.
Remember Team Little Big when they did the mixed tag team tournament? It was Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got kind of like a brain fog. Like
So I could see them doing a mixed tag with because if the Fiend and Braun Strowman bring up a feud, oh Jesus! Now he's going all Tito
Cabana
Santana.
Man. Is that Cabana Man? Is that what that one's for?
Yep, that's what that one's for.
Cabana Rama.
That's funny.
okay. Hey, Mr. Noah, I had to yeah, man, that like too tight around my big fat head.
That's how you know it's going to stay on during a match. You get punched in the face and it stays there, you're good.
Yeah, because or you because I'll probably take it off and just hone it.
The
Yes,
truth is, that's why I quit wearing these masks.
That would be interesting, having a mixed tag team title.
Yeah, you know what? I think they should do. I think they should bring back the how hardcore belt.
That's kind of what the 24/7 belt is, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's not hardcore, but it's 24/7, which is absolutely fucking stupid because they've kind of done away with it. Because
and the belt looks
Gronkowski.
Yeah,
green, and I don't like the green belt.
But yeah, I thought
money.
like when they first debuted the 24/7 championship, I thought it was going to be more of a hardcore champion because they had Mick Foley debut it.
Yeah.
Why else would you have Mick Foley debut the belt if it wasn't going to be a hardcore championship?
Well, it followed the hardcore rules, except for the hardcore, weapons stipulation. Like
anything
as long as you had a
goes.
referee 24/7, anywhere, anytime. I mean,
Yeah.
we had the hardcore title. It was on Raw for like 6 weeks before Vince McMahon's like, you know what? We're gonna Maybe I shouldn't be talking about Vince. Shit.
Right? He's a powerful man. See? He's a powerful man. He's like, what, fool?
Yeah.
Don't call me in a minute and tell me I'm fired.
Well, man, because and they're kind of weird. And man, say no, man, because and they can, man, say no, and they're kind of weird because I thought I saw something, kind of like, right in like, kind of went kind of just like this, but it probably, it probably just a little ball of, I don't know, probably a little,
It was an orb. Maybe it was a former wrestler, Ian.
hey, man, say no, because or that probably is my guardian angel
Maybe.
person. Wake up! I'm here. Don't play a game.
I miss my hair.
Well, man, so no, I do miss my hair.
My wife surprised me tonight. She was trimming the sides, and I said I had to get my hair touched up. Like, it was down to here. She was trimming up the sides. Next thing I know, I was like, all right. I'm like, damn it. Too late now.
Yep.
It's all good, though.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need
yeah,
something.
and that was really kind of cool. Because I was cleaning out my DVD, things, I was playing like, and I forgot to put my my a pocket knife, that
Closet.
but, yeah, but I got cut,
Aw.
but it was not that bad a cut. It kind of like a little, p- paper cut, like,
Ah.
oh, them things hurt like the,
Yeah, they do. They hurt like a son of a bitch.
yeah.
And they sting forever after, too,
Yeah.
because you always forget it's
Yeah,
there
yeah,
because
that-
it's so small. Yeah, and it's always right in the crooks of your fingers and shit.
Yep. Wow. Oh man, I mean that would hurt like when you put salt.
Yep.
Ooh, like how about putting salt right in,
They don't say wipe salt in the wound for nothing.
no, and
Make some man out of it.
yeah, and okay, wait a minute, because and I remember that I he accidentally say no, I am actually like step on a tack. Oh my god, that freaking hurts.
Yeah. And it hurts more when you try to pull it out.
Yep.
Especially if it goes really deep because you're like, shit. And it takes you like 5 times to pull it out.
Yep.
Because you don't want to, even though you know you have to.
Break it.
Yeah. When you're in the ring, you don't have that option, man.
Right?
But speaking of the Finn Balor, the Demon King, he actually returned to NXT tonight to face Cameron Grimes.
Ah.
Cameron Grimes. I never.
He doesn't wrestle that often. He was I forget what the hell his name was, but he was in I think TNA for a little bit. He's like a little short guy with long brown hair.
Oh, okay. I know who you talk about.
He wears a hat.
Yeah.
And he always puts his hat on the ring post. He was talking a bunch of shit about Finn Balor last week because Finn Balor got attacked from behind, and we all know it's from freaking the what do you call it? The British team there, Walter.
Imperium.
And,
Imperium.
Yeah, and like oh my goodness, I found at Walmart. I almost picked it up. Pete
Oh, you were telling us about that, the Pete Dunne doll.
a Pete Dunne, and they have a King Mabel one. Oh my God, the King Mabel one is heavy. Just like
Oh,
I picked it up.
King
like,
Mabel was heavy.
holy crap! Completely, numb. Like
Yeah.
catch.
Be like throwing a brick at somebody.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, man, God, wow, God, because I went to God, wow, because I actually saw a match that is a Lego match.
Lego.
Oh,
Oh
where
my
they
God,
land
that
on
would
Legos.
suck.
That's gonna fucking hurt.
But Nancy, but like with the Legos, they put walking last.
Ah,
Yeah, so in the wing too.
That would
Ooh,
just suck, man.
I
nope.
forget I forget what I was watching. It might have been a TNA match or an AEW. I think it was AEW. They did a Lego match.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I could imagine that pain. I got whipped by a midget once, but that's about it. It was just a small whipping. It only hurt a little bit.
And okay. Well, I meant because well, I meant because I remember like I was helping to set up for the one independent wrestling show. My God, the wing boards are not light. I mean, like the wing board's about this thick.
Oh yeah.
And,
WWE is doing a YouTube video.
A Zoom call.
Really?
Well, let me tell you, I was listening to this Doris over here, and this guy named Cash was sitting here doing a bad impression of me.
Oh,
Okay,
it's in 9 hours. Never mind.
And the
Oh.
IWK guy think he's the king
Right.
of pro wrestling.
These
Well,
people
what-
think they know everything about wrestling.
I'm going to that WWE tryout in November. I'm not going to make it, but I'm at least going to say I did it.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the info. Enjoy it, bro. And welcome. You're not familiar to me, so welcome.
Yeah.
Get familiar, subscribe, hit that bell, and don't stop smashing that like button until it says no more.
Yeah. Well, meant because because and plus like I get to help to us each because I help to bring in the I still a cage. Oh my God, the cage meant because like it come in 3 different parts. One
Yeah.
down, up there, and up there. And like I said, meant okay, well because like we had to pick up the cage. Okay, well because like we walk up about 4 stairs. So we can't take it into
Hi,
the
Dave.
Dave.
Elevator because
Right.
elevator. Man, the cage is like mixed because I don't care who you are. The cage is not really light.
Well, no, it's made of steel, Ian.
Yeah, I know that.
Our cage is homemade.
Yeah. Well, I meant because they said they buy them right at Lowe's. You know, just by a big old gate fence at Lowe's.
Yep.
You know, that's what they do, and they put little, you know, but honey cords, you know, right around the cage to make the wow, because I told my friend the cage will fall into the wing, and then the guys will be fighting inside a cage all, you know, laps.
Won't be fun at all. I'll be calling the paramedics.
Right.
Yeah. Well, because in first well, because and they told me to mix the I check out the underneath the wing. You know, well, because they have the fans as to bring the weapons match.
Jesus, those matches suck. Fans
Yeah.
bring some weird shit, man.
Yeah. Well,
Ever had a dildo thrown at you? Oh,
well, I meant because in they said mix the well, I meant because it was that one little, you know, freak, you know, sing as he went wrong, and somebody forgot to take off on the table, you know, like the you know, meaning the scene right on the bottom of the table, you know, like the
That bar
bar.
thing in the middle.
Yeah. Well, like one of my friends got like his whole shoulder blade got it cut right off.
Yeah, because the table won't break.
No,
yeah, it will.
I mean his whole side of his like
Captain
you know,
Jack.
right here is all like covered in mayonnaise. It was pouring out.
Mayonnaise. Did you just say mayonnaise?
No,
That's some weird ass blood.
Like, where the hell's the mayonnaise come from?
blood.
Man, I don't know what he's doing on the side. You have mayonnaise coming out. I mean, it might not have been mayonnaise.
And I meant because well, because he had about like he had to have about 65 stitches right here through his pec all the way down.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
You should just talk to Sabu. Sabu's got that good Gorilla Glue. Just saying.
Right?
You know, or use some duct tape.
Duct tape.
Okay.
Duct
Oh
tape
my
and
God.
cotton works just fine when you're in a bind. Just saying.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh man. Like it was the pain that I felt is okay. What meant okay. Well, because I whipped out my like my own, you know, back, you know, tooth. Some a pair of pop wires.
There's a reason they numb it.
What meant because I didn't.
Because it hurts.
Numb. What meant because
that's why they numb it.
No, what meant because it meant because in my one back tooth it just all black. Okay, and like it didn't even hurt me.
I'll pull out a couple wisdom teeth.
Oof.
It does hurt.
Yeah, okay. What meant because in the it meant because and the worst part is the blood.
Yep.
You know, and then you try and get it to stop.
Yep. Ian's remembering that pain now, going, fuck.
It's like anytime I see a broken leg. I remember when I dislocated my knee. God, I feel numb when I see it. That's the bad part. Like, I don't feel pain. I just feel numb.
Okay. Okay. What meant because I did actually got myself cut like really bad. Because I have about well, because I have about 16 stitches right in my finger. Because I got caught on some wire.
That's what happens when you escape prison, Ian.
They use
No.
razor wire. What you talking about? Barbed wire.
Yeah. Man, see, no, I was what I meant because like I was helping my friend, out, trying to pick up the Bob.
You were helping your friend escape prison.
No, no. What meant see, no, like at his house, and he got like he trying to take down like a the barbed wire, thing.
Where's your friend live that he needs barbed wire around his house?
See, like he used to have some property or like he used to hunt, deer,
Okay.
and like I would because I forgot to like me put on my give me like my face work things.
Yeah, gardening gloves.
Oh man, that man I can actually. Oh man, I can actually. Man, because I can actually
Hey,
see my whole um um bone right at my finger.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, but you want-
Who needs a finger anyway? They're just cosmetic. You got 9
Right?
others.
You
Yeah.
can send. You can
Yeah.
do without, as long as you don't lose your thumb. If you
Yeah.
lose your thumb, you might be in a little bit of trouble. But
Yeah, and because I remember when I went to the to the to the mushroom. Man, I didn't like no big old needles, and they had to stick the big old needle right into my meat. Oh
yep,
man,
Feel like it.
oh man,
I got knee injections for 2 years. Every
really.
like 2 months. Yep. That's why I have a knee replacement.
Hmm.
Because they
Man, they
stopped
didn't even
working.
numb me. When I dislocated my knee, they popped my knee back in place without numbing me, without any fucking thing, an ice pack or nothing. Just, oh my god, that sucked. I was only 14.
Yep.
Yeah, and well, I meant because and like same thing you like happened to me because I tried to climb up on the hunky balls in my leg well because in my one leg got caught. Because then it popped out. Man, I mean I was hanging upside down with my knee pop out. Was
That sucks.
oh my god, man! I was man. Say, I'm always like, help!
Somebody help, please.
Yeah. Well, man, because in the fire department, as it came and had to cut the and they had to cut down the
The bars.
balls.
Yep.
Because because they don't want to hurts my leg because if you do something rough,
Yep.
it might like a week injured it, and they took me to the hospital, and they gave me some. Oh man, they gave me some good morphine.
Nice.
Woo!
I bet you feeling good after that.
Yep, because I could wear because, and the doctor said, "Hey Ian, guess what? What? Pop back in."
Yep.
I kind of, oh, what? Because I said, "It done yet?" Yeah, it's done. Oh, yeah. So I said, "Okay, I'm ready to go home." Nancy, oh yeah, Nancy. Only, but I had to wait for the nurse, to like, to like, hook me with a whole bunch of stupid.
Yeah. The
I,
IVs and shit.
I hate them freaking IVs, but Nancy know it. But if you in a whole bunch of pain, but I love the
morphine.
Yeah.
You like the
more pain, the
morphine?
better.
Woo! Like Nancy in the and the morphine feel good, but like when the morphine you kind of like well down, then get sore again.
Yeah. Once it wears off, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
just
think Mascot wants to see my actual face.
and back to sleep. My computer is so.
All right. I think I am gonna shut down because
Yeah.
it's
It's
almost
only been 4
midnight
hours.
here.
Yeah,
Huh?
so
It's only been 4 hours. Let's go to sunrise.
know.
What you talking about?
I gotta get up at sunrise, so I have to be up at 5 a.m. and it's already midnight. So,
I hear you.
but
so I have to finish organize my stuff because if I don't, then I won't get to minutes because if something is not done, I just can't go back to bed. I just have to
Yep.
get it done before I go to bed.
I hear that
Yep.
because you'll sit there and think about it and think about it and think about it.
Yep. Think, oh, that just let me insane. Let me, all your big, and then I take off. Because I have to sleep with one of
CPAP.
the, things. Man, it makes your mouth dry.
Yeah, it does.
Really. Okay, so I'm not gonna get stuff done.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, guys. It was fun having you, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Definitely try. Not making any promises.
That's all right. At least try.
Yeah, my coworkers are getting sick, so I don't know.
Well, you're on Google, so you can chat me with any time.
Yep. I'll drop you a link next week if I come on. I should be on, so.
Okay.
But I will throw you a link like I did tonight.
Cool.
I'm subscribed and I run
thank
that
you,
bell, so I should
guys.
get some notifications.
Good night.
All right. Good night. Everybody in chat, good night. Monica, we're actually shutting down now, but thank you for poking back in. Yeah, it's like midnight here, so I gotta go to bed. But I appreciate you popping back in. Thank you, Monica. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Maybe I'll pop in on Jimmy's stream tomorrow. Good night, Cash. Thank you so much for joining. I enjoyed myself. All right, lovely Monica. I'll see if I can stay up a little late tomorrow to pop in on Jimmy's chat. All right, guys, have a good night, and I will see you all when I see you. Thanks. Bye.